We should be back now. I hope we are. Hello, hello.
I'm still waiting to
Hello.
see the stream on my end.
Is everything okay?
On my end.
Is we dying?
We should be good
The
now.
ad break notification is back up though.
I don't think it's working. I tried to get rid of it. I tried to hit snooze and it wasn't going away. It was telling me it wasn't working. So should be fine. Anyway,
Well,
howdy
I
again.
had to reset. I had to reset my mod menu so that I could actually see the stream again.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Let's get back into the mood.
Yeah.
But yes, the biggest fight we've probably ever had. All culminating in a sunshine.
Probably one of the coolest fucking endings ever. Also, for the observers among you, do look at the position where our characters are in.
Yes. Everybody decided to fly back up to the top of the archway and recreate a little something.
Recreate the very scene.
The scene that has been in the thumbnails for a little while now.
Yeah.
Goblin.
But as you guys watch the sun rise once more, you all pretty much think to yourselves, wow. Can't believe we almost missed this.
Yay.
It was a pretty long night indeed, after all.
I'll never take the sun for granted ever again. I guess.
I honestly could use a long break from everything that has happened.
I second that opinion.
The sun's just up, but who wants us take a nap?
Oh, come on, guys. There's plenty of stuff to do.
I can't tell if you're saying that
Fine.
because you're lazy, or genuinely I myself am believing my own words with saying that, because it doesn't look like you got much of a scar on you and tries to flick at Fate Hunter.
Well, it's called well positioning, right? Right? Is that what they call it in military?
Yeah, he has a point.
I mean, even if Faye didn't take any hits, he's got his smarts. That's how he was able to help us.
Table.
Didn't you
Oh
see
my
all the
God.
stuff he did?
But I don't see any scars on his brain for all that effort he put in.
He probably would have
Wait,
snapped
you can
like a
see
twig.
that?
It'd be a good thing that I didn't.
Hey, no.
Kind of steps away from Tavoth.
I didn't even hear Tavoth.
He probably would have snapped like a twig.
Oh no, I lost control of my character. I am now embedded in Squall.
I don't see his fly again. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm embedded in Squall. Have merged.
Oh no.
You and Squad became one.
Don't say it like that.
Not like that, but you know. Fusion, huh?
Down on the road, there seem to be some dragons running towards the archway. If I can find one of them. There we
Squall,
go.
please move.
I am looking for Z-Hat currently, sorry.
Please move.
And flying up to the archway as well are 5 familiar dragons.
No! Hey! Hey!
Zoe, please move me, I beg.
What do you mean? You can't move yourself?
I can't move,
I can't
no.
select him.
Because I
Stop!
selected. Oh, here we go, thank you.
Door's stuck.
You know you can highlight and then
No, I cannot. I was highlighting Squall.
And then control
Weird.
select unselect me.
Some of them are like covering
And
their
then
eyes
press
because the sun
arrow
is,
key.
or well, the false sun is so bright above them in the sky right now. It's kind of hard to fly up to the archway without looking directly at it.
Let's see.
and I'm gonna take this one with distract.
Hey everyone.
Figuratively,
I did it.
in character and out of character.
Is everything okay on your end?
You're all right. Yes, we're fine.
We seem to be.
Well, we all made it in one piece, did we not?
Yeah.
What about did you hear from the enclave that was flying around baiting those monsters?
Yeah,
Are they okay?
they're around. They're cleaning, essentially.
Oh. Well,
Did
at
you see
least they
any
made it
damages?
as well. So we were fast enough. So the plan did work.
You crazy scavenger.
It got rid of all of
dragging
them.
you.
Good. I don't know. I feel like I've been wrong so many times since I put my feet here that it's just nice to have a good idea for once. At least one that worked out.
Yeah.
My dad had a good saying. The crazier the plan, the more likely it'll work.
I don't know if that's good advice or not, but
I was gonna say.
Hey, if it worked here, good.
Then again, I can think of one more of my plans that was a little crazy. Maybe two even. And both ended up working out okay. I guess that's another notch on the belt then.
You guys won't believe this. When I was touching the orb, and concentrating, I saw my mom. Or at least
For real?
Yeah. Or at least the spark taking on my mom's form, telling me to do it for the spark and to breathe.
The spark?
Mhm.
I'm sorry, you just mentioned the spark. You mean that orb there? I'm just pointing at
Yeah.
the orb.
It manifested as my mom to give me a boost.
So it was helping you. I see. You know,
Although
I did put my hands on the thing a little just before all this happened, the night before it all went down. You know what it did to me?
what
What?
to do?
Blew me off the arch! Let's try it!
Maybe
Yeah.
it
Rude.
only works when certain dragons touch it? Like vampire?
Apparently we're not special enough.
Orpheus is here, and he just kind of, you're standing right there. He just kind of pushes you gently towards the orb. Fly.
Touch
Hey,
the orb.
what?
The orb.
Pushing
on.
me towards it won't do anything. I need to actually touch it.
I want to see it. I want to see you
I'm
fly.
not
Fly.
doing it. Not doing it.
I mean, we can probably catch you if anything.
Well,
I'm curious.
normally I'd say I can maybe catch myself, but at this point
I-
I'm not even sure.
I think we've all had
Out of
nights.
character. Out of character. Well, now I'm not going to do it.
Please tell me the rest of the undead are gone.
They're gone. Yeah. And nothing to worry about there.
That's good news. As Fly just takes the advantage of the conversation veering away from him, sort of walk away from the orb.
Orpheus just rolls his eyes. No fun.
Oh, shut up, you.
I think we've all had quite the night.
Right.
All I want is a good
Well,
meal.
few of you guys said you were feeling pretty tired, and I mean, I'm tired too, but
Trying to keep Stride under control was not very, fun.
What do you mean under control?
You went crazy, so I kind of had to rein you in a little bit so you didn't kill Fly. Or
But-
worse.
What do you mean kill Fly?
My puppy was
How
yeah, you were talking
you
about us.
kind of tried to get me off your back while we were flying in the void.
My puppy would speak up. Yeah, you were talking about us being on the wrong side or something.
I think you were controlled by him.
You should be over here.
It did feel a little out of character, although
I feel extreme doubts about that.
it was eerie almost.
Well,
What are you talking about? I was perfectly fine.
Well, you're fine now, so let's not worry about it too much, yeah?
I suppose I should.
well, you are kind of all a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Stupid
Oh.
shadowy creatures.
You know what,
maybe
if
a little
vampire
rest
touched
would
this
help me
thing-
with that too.
But wait, before we rest, when does
Hmm?
this festival start?
it's probably not going to happen.
I bet.
I mean, considering what just happened, I would be amazed if a festival was still being put on, despite, the sun being blacked out and undead zombie dragon things roaming around.
Well,
But the sun did come back, so I guess it might take on a brand new meeting.
maybe just
Or
having
something.
the sun here will at least keep their spirits up.
Hmm.
Hey, if anything, we can just, group up together and enjoy a chat or something.
Strider's gonna poke the orb out of interest to see if it's peaceful. And
Stride!
not gonna throw her off the edge.
Poke it! Vampire, it's a poke it, poke it, poke it!
Nothing happens. It's just
It is peaceful.
you just see the clouds kind of like inside of it. Like you just poke it in and pull your claw away, I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much.
They like kind of shift the spot where your claw was and then quickly revert back to where they're like swirling around the insides.
It still doesn't like me. Vampire, why do these strange objects like you more than anyone else?
I don't know.
The same thing happens if
What do you
vampire
mean?
touches
He's just. Oh.
Can I?
Fine.
I think you can touch it.
For me,
Can I inspect, see if there's any magic property left?
Yeah. You put your claws on it, and the same thing pretty much happens. The energy inside the orb just kind of shifts to you.
Maybe it's just all magicked out.
You're not trying
I
anything.
mean, they did just create a sun. So.
Can I roll
Let's leave
Arcana
it alone.
somewhere?
It's done enough for us, hasn't it?
You can roll Arcana, yeah. You can definitely tell this thing has an infinite amount of power just waiting still to be used. The shifting of the clouds are essentially the input, and it waiting for energy to be put inside, essentially.
How big is this thing? Your
It's quite big. It's pretty much wider than you, so you have to like reach around it on each side to. If you're like essentially hugging it, you would have to like reach out your arms to do so.
I think it's just dormant right now. If it's any smaller, I might have gonna take it with me, but
This thing is plastered to the stone of the archway. That it is not moving.
he hasn't tried, so he doesn't know that. But yeah, fair.
What? So when will the real sun come back?
It is back. It's rising in the horizon. Off to the west, east rather. Which would be the other way everybody's facing, but yeah.
I'm hungry. Would it be is it breakfast time?
I guess it would be.
Should we get out of here then and get something to eat or rest?
I
I
think
mean-
that's doable.
I just peers over the side of the arch. I'm ready to leave whenever. I just can't do it on my own, really.
Well, you have plenty of rooms to climb on, don't you?
Plenty of friends that aren't sure if they're going or not.
I'm going to stay in that wooden house of yours.
That's a good idea.
Safe.
Want me to bring you back anything, Tavoff?
Anything is fine. She leaps off the edge and just swoops so fast away.
She's zooming in Mach 5.
Not Mach 5, but she is very fast.
I'm interested in going to see the others. Maybe assess all that's happened.
Could I come with you?
Sure. Stride is gonna
Just want to
take.
see if they're doing all right.
Yeah.
Anybody else coming?
I'm getting out of here.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, while you guys are talking about that, Oleander turns to Solar. Well,
Yes.
it appears our quarry has gotten away.
Unfortunately.
I should resume the hunt.
Just be careful. She's gotten a lot stronger after she got those 2 gems.
You're not wrong. I am. Oh, actually, I forgot. Brimstone would have also landed here.
Brimmy!
Yeah, here he is. I suppose this is time for us to go our separate ways then.
For now, at least.
Indeed.
I think it would rather stay here for a little bit than to go rushing off.
I suppose there is one thing I need to do before then. Bit of a promise. She just glances through the group over to a certain dragon. It's really hard to follow her eyes, though. So
Just any dragon.
no, a specific one. They know who they are.
You know who you is.
Well, other than that, I bid you adieu.
Good luck.
I won't need it. You probably will.
Oh, kind of 5.
Well, but
Mr. Ones and Twos.
Say it out. Just because I'm cursed doesn't mean Fuller's cursed.
you get cursed. You get cursed. Everyone gets cursed.
Skywing.
Yes. That would be me. At least if I'm to guess.
Still looking for that practice.
Oh, that I was. Now that our schedule has opened up.
Quite. I'm not going to be sticking around town for much longer, so if you would.
I wouldn't mind at all.
Actually, Fly's just gonna shyly pipe up from Stride's back.
Yeah.
You guys would be practicing some kind of like fighting technique, right?
I'm just going to show him how to shoot straight. Show her how to shoot straight. That's all.
Ah, I see.
It'll come in handy after.
Never mind then.
If you wish to still come along, I do still
I could.
intend to check the others.
It's Sure. Why not? I guess I can laugh at your performance or something.
Alright, target dummy. I'll be sure to prep a chakra for you.
And Oleander leaps off. I'm not going to go. Yeah.
Bye. Thank you for everything.
Unless there's
Ollie.
anything else to stop me.
I mean, pop off, Queen. Just fucking do it.
Go quick.
Alright.
Alright, we're not gonna go too into depth on that. You're just gonna do some target practice, essentially.
Yeah.
Before we begin on that, anyone else got anything?
No.
That they want to do or talk or say to the others that are still present near the orb?
Trademark.
Bingo.
Well, I
What?
think it's a good time to
Well,
investigate orb
Invest.
for academic purposes, obviously.
The slime absorbs the orb.
I will indeed ponder said orb.
God.
Oh boy.
Do the funny.
Alright. What would you like to check about it?
Well, it does seem to be magical in nature, so I will check its magicalness.
Yes. It is
Magical.
magical.
Do an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
It's very magical. No.
True.
I have to take time to ponder the realm of possibility with this one.
He's cooking.
Okay. Well, I mentioned it before that this It's mostly tied to this potential spot, and is used as a focus because of the surrounding area and how much magic just kind of wells here. It's like a wellspring of magic. This entire area. And this entire archway is used to focus it and well, turn it into something.
Well, the cube will continue to ponder the orb.
Are you trying to ponder anything in specific?
I'll let you know.
All right. Anything else, anybody?
Not from me.
Nope.
Not from me.
Nothing for me for now.
Nah, I'm good.
No.
Well, in that case, I'm not gonna ask too much of the target practice, like I mentioned before.
Richards.
You guys can pretty much go wherever you want.
Mid City.
Let's see.
Back at the archway, actually. What you guys think? Well, I think I've had a very long night and shall return to the siren song. Since everybody's alright.
Wait.
I think I'll join you. It's
the Sandy Boy. For
the
Gore's
Sandy
name.
Boy. Kibley.
Are we going to the siren song? That could be a good place to go.
Yeah, he'll be hungry.
Yeah, we can go back to the siren song if everybody wants.
I'm okay with
Sounds
that.
like a good idea.
Yeah,
Sounds reasonable.
I am starving.
I am fine with that as well.
While everyone's flying, Peril kind of brings up, well, that entire place is kind of made out of wood, so I think I'll just have to stay outside, but okay.
I mean, Tevath can come in. You probably can do as well.
Tevoth's not here, and also isn't constantly burning everything they touch. So
Fair enough.
Just
I forgot to get rid of all the blood here.
the blood.
There's no blood.
Outside. It was red.
Oh.
And is nighttime. Yeah. It should be daytime now. But yeah, you guys all arrive. Let's see. Let me actually put you guys outside. Go ahead outside. Way outside.
Yeah.
There is the sun.
Do-do-do-do.
There is the sun, and I say it's alright.
Instantly hit with copyright.
Damn. Baby just got DMP'd.
I'm getting DMC by Ringo Starr personally.
These guys are gone.
What? I wonder what's on their breakfast menu. I
Okay.
could really use for something sugary right now.
Oh, maybe something like fruits?
Yeah.
Or maybe some more of that chocolate.
Or chocolate covered fruit?
Wait, that exists?
I mean,
Oh, if it
anything
doesn't exist, that sounds
exists.
amazing.
Anything can exist if we try hard enough or are curious enough.
I guess this place is called Possibility after all, huh?
Yeah. Why else do you think I stayed here for so long, Fly?
So for the possibility to meet us?
This was long before I even knew any of you guys existed. Back when it was only me and Camberwell, too.
I don't like the noises he's making.
I
right.
also don't like those noises.
Vampy, are you being a goblin again? No.
Alright, you
Vampy's
guys
always a goblin.
can go inside now.
I mean, technically, I could still or stay outside because I don't need food if it's sunny out.
Yeah, you got all your nutrients just sitting there underneath the sun.
You know what, actually, I'm starving, really. I'd go for,
Yeah.
a bit of whatever, someone else is having, I guess.
I want to try that cactus juice again.
You do see,
Vampire, it's
Starling
too early to
still
get
here.
drunk.
He's actually helping Pelican clean up the mess of just so many spell components they were using.
All them damn mage bullet castings.
I'll just go over and just ask them if they're doing alright.
Very much so. Thanks to you all, it seems.
Yeah, we get that artificial sun working.
So I could
Mhm.
see. Thank
And
the Phoenix. for
everything
that.
went well with the repelling these monstrosities, I hope?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had no problem here. Although,
Oh,
of course.
Abigail gone missing. Where did she go?
Oh, she would have been here. My bad. Where did she go? What the heck?
Yeah.
There
Did you put her in one of the rooms?
she is.
Oh.
Don't take too long. I would like to get out of here as soon as possible. Thank you.
Oh, you're gonna close early?
What?
Who was saying that?
That was Vampy. I keep.
No, I mean the person. Oh, it was her. Okay.
We got a fair amount of space out front to work with, and Shud is just gonna peek once more outside to I'm gonna actually double check first and foremost. Are there still corpses littered about, like undead corpses?
Undead are completely gone. Anything that was dead is burnt to ash or just completely obliterated.
So
However,
hypothetically, the corpses would be
Getting
ashes.
here, you guys did see several members of the Enclave going about, several just dragons of all kinds, and there's just a lot of bodies
help.
just scattered all over the place.
Damn. Well,
I don't think I want to know how much or the damage is in this entire town.
The mayor is currently walking about town, surveying the damage.
I'm guessing it's probably not good news, but it could have been worse, I guess.
That's
we could've-
hardly a kind set of words to say.
Harley is, but also.
Oh.
Apologies.
Do expect Queen Ruby to make an appearance as well soon.
Oh, wait, really?
Huh?
Pelican starts to talk. I sent her a bit of a message. She should probably be here for this.
Was it for help? Or.
I'd imagine originally, until things changed.
Well, we figured it would be best if one of the queens who actually kind of take cares of this place saw it in its current disrepair.
I see.
At most, you're just gonna see Stride roll her eyes.
That said, you all did good.
We did good.
Oh, well, thank you. Who was saying that again?
Pelican.
That one was
Pelican,
Starling.
Darling.
Starling, okay.
I did good.
Being a please whenever talking through a character.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to do a voice and it was just kind of not working right.
It's fine. Just figured for additional clarifications as well. Albeit, turning attention, Stride is going to look toward Daffodil and say, "We have ample time and space to make use of, and if you're that much hurry to go, we may as well begin shortly." As
What are you
now.
talking about?
That would be good.
The funny target practice.
Oh, right.
You just see Peril just like walking back and forth out here.
Wait, I thought that... Whatever.
Oh, where are you two going?
We'll be here throwing a few. Well, I will be throwing a few daggers and shuriken a bit. You practice. Rather, learn about something that was long forgotten and lost for Rainwing lineage. Supposedly.
I think you're just putting that into your own words, I'll be honest. I never said anything about that. It's...
All that.
I guess I am blowing it out of proportions.
You're throwing things and... Maybe I'll show you how to shoot a dart gun, but still. It's not like it's forgotten. It's just that Rainwings don't do much. Unless they're me.
They're like
I was just about to say.
like a platypus. They don't do much.
Straight up.
You're free to watch if you want to come. Who is this one?
Peril is your name.
Yeah, yes, Peril. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind your
That's-
company if you wish to come along, seeing as you won't be able to enter. Gesturing off to the tavern, that is.
I wouldn't mind. Hopefully you don't get in the way or anything. Right.
I doubt it. And even if you do, you'll probably incinerate anything we throw at you. On accident, mind.
Come along.
Very well.
Peril just kind of flies over, not touching anything. Okay. Back inside. Vampire, you went over to...
Get ready to order. Is everything? Well, first gonna check. Is everything okay back there?
She's like dozed off, but... Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Is there anything? I didn't think you actually fall asleep through all this, but
I can now.
well, I'd like to have a quick order of fruits, please, or graphics.
As long as it's not a drink, I'm afraid we're out of those. But yeah.
And you don't have any cacti juice?
I have to go. Hope I can get some.
Oh. Man, there's always next time.
She will go grab some fruits, a little basket. Here.
Thank you.
Seeing the fruits, Fly is just going to come over and just poke Vampire on the hind leg.
Vampire looks behind you. Want some?
Yeah, that would be nice. I was about to ask you.
Yeah. Well, it's all on me. You
Thanks
did.
a lot.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
Atlas. As she calls out. Oh, he's like, oh, yeah? What's up? Do you mind just making sure nobody touches anything back here? I desperately need a nap. Sure. Will do.
I really wish I had a blanket, but hope you have a good sleep.
No problem. Thanks. And
How much would it be?
don't worry about the payments. It's just a little fruit basket and my thanks for risking yourselves.
You're welcome.
That's what we do.
That's what we.
Just gonna sit here and yeah.
Where do you want to sit, Fly?
I don't know. Wait, is that Icicle?
Yes, it is.
Actually, isn't that Icicle over there? Let's go sit with her.
Alright.
In fact, the other two would have already come here and be like,
Alright.
oh my.
Oh god damn it! It's Moon.
It's Moon.
I'm absolutely saying that just to trigger someone.
God damn it! It's Moon that everyone.
What's wrong? What's wrong with her?
She's a great character. She's just a terrible narrative device.
Thanks, sweet.
Let's not bring that up right now.
Let's not. There's no need to.
But yeah,
let's just.
When you guys arrived, Icicle would have originally. There was just so much going on. Berated the two of them for going out in the middle of that. Even if it was to just go defend Kinkajou. But Moon being Moon would shut her up by simply hugging her.
Oh.
And just being thankful she's alright.
What's all this ruckus about anyways?
I mean, we don't worry about it.
Huh. I'm just eyeing Moon hugging Icicle and Icicle being very concerned.
She's just like
Tsundere face.
Don't
So you
don't
do
take
have
this
a heart after all.
Looks like
She'd
the
just
ice
be like-
queen is out defrosting.
She'd be frozen
Hey!
and with shock and just kind of roll her eyes.
Oh god, that was
I'm
me.
just glad you're not dead. Well, with me around, it's
Well,
gonna be a
that's
hard
well
time.
enough.
They're gonna have a hard time falling over. Who are you again? Oh, come on, Icicle. Don't be like that.
Yeah. Who is this sassy lost child?
That was a lot to go through, but I mean, we all did it,
Yeah.
didn't we?
We did our
And
best.
now we get some fruits to enjoy.
And hopefully a good night's, morning's sleep at this point.
Yeah.
Where did you
I
guys
definitely
go,
need-
anyways?
Archway.
Oh, you thought? Well, we ended up going to the archway because
No, I mean
We heard
before
that-
that.
that's-
Before we saw you at the clinic.
oh, Fly is just gonna look down and look a little worried, and then look back up and say, we went to check on a place that we saw in a vision. Actually, it was a manor in the this strange part of town where a lot of broken down places, and there was a bunch of the undead there, but most importantly there was
The head.
those gnarly ice wings that were roaming about. I think they were part of some of the killings. I think definitely.
They did. They hurt Starling and Pelican. I remember.
Yeah. That too.
And we found.
And they killed some of the Enclave and terrible things. And then after that, well, we saw her again.
You mentioned
And-
ice wings?
Two ice wings. I
What-
think their name were Sabretooth and the other one is escaping my mind. But
Caspian?
they were Caspian. That's
The-
right.
Yes.
I know those
Oh,
names.
fate. Wait, do you?
They were on the ice wall. Not the ice, not the big one, I mean. Do you know anything about Icewind culture?
Not the first thing.
Okay, well,
Real
there's this wall there.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me get this specific thing because my brain is not working.
Okay then.
No worries.
Call it a wall. That's not it. Okay. Well, there's something there called the Gift of Order, which
Huh?
has all the Icewing names on it, and essentially ranks us.
And?
Those names I remember being on there.
Oh, well, so you don't know them personally, really, huh?
Not personally, no, but I do know their names.
Were they like great fighters? Cause I know that because they were tough.
Oh yeah, they sure were.
Hard to say, really. They were second circle. Which means they were good at something. No, but not the best. Not nearly as good as me.
Dang, we should.
Wait, really? Never told us that about you.
I mean, they can revive a dragon.
Really?
You do that?
The weird thing is why two Ice Wings that were second circle are here. That's what's weird to me. Normally anyone above third pretty much lose their... No. Pretty much anybody second circle and first circle live in the palace, in the Icewind Kingdom.
Right?
Well, there's this other Icewing named Rhyme. Seems like they're working for them.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
name
she took
isn't
those
on there.
gems.
So then what?
Well, normally if they're not... If they were exiled, their names would have been crossed off. Maybe they were at some point, but... Not the last time I remember I seeing their names.
Maybe they're not from the Icewind Kingdom. She did look a little different from the others.
Are you meaning Rhyme?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, her name was not on that list.
That's what
the
I
other
mean.
Two, though.
Right.
Not even like crossed out. Or
Not the
what
last time I
was it?
checked. Unless they recently left, but... You say they've caused problems,
mean-
right?
They've killed a lot of dragons, yeah. Or they hurt a lot of dragons. They killed we saw them kill one of them.
Hmm. It's very curious. I can't really put a talent on it right now.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if Winter was here, he'd be able to tell us.
I bet.
He's taking so long, too.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's already been 2 weeks. We gave him a month. But
That is getting a little concerning.
at this rate, I don't want to go off without him, but...
Well...
We're spending a lot of time sitting here not doing anything about that prophecy.
Yeah, we also have a few things to check ourselves. I'm pretty sure that thing that Stride got from the manor.
What did she get?
That's a map, strange map, just highlighting places in Pura about something about Well, I'm not sure I completely understand this part, but the stones of evanescence.
The what now?
Some animus objects called the stones gems or something of evanescence. And Rhyme was after them. I'm not sure exactly what she plans to do with them, but something probably happens when you get your talents on all of them. I'm not sure. You would have to ask Triad. She took that part to heart. It's also the reason why Pelican and Starling got hurt. These two Ice Wings I was talking about, they were after the stones too. Well, they were serving Rhymes, so it only makes sense, I guess.
What could they want with gemstones?
Hard to say, really.
Let me check.
Best guess is that she needs them to accomplish something.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm not sure I know a lot about how Animus works, but when Fate used that object of his, it kind of did whatever it asked him to do.
I
So
think I know what you're talking about.
wait, really?
That name, Evanescence, that and gemstones.
Mhm.
It wouldn't happen to mean. There wouldn't happen to be 8 of them, right?
Yes, actually.
And she said she has 2 now.
Let's see. Well, there's the one she got at the pages, and then there's the one that she got from Solar. I think that's it. Unless she already had some.
And that probably means there's probably some out there. You said there was a map. Can you go get that?
Oh yeah. Well, Spy is just going to look at the door.
Oh.
Just flapping in the wind. I think the map went target practice with Daffodil.
Well, I guess we can wait.
Well, you don't really have a choice in the matter.
Speaking of target practice, can you just go ahead and roll 3 d20s? Stray 8.
Okay. I was gonna say, is someone using me as target practice? What is this?
I am present.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll 3 d20s.
I present.
Oh my god.
Not very good.
No,
She cannot
not really.
hey!
Oh dear, that's oof.
And I don't expect to do well.
Call it a slight exhaustion from the long, arduous battle you guys have had last night, but you are just so goddamn sore. And throwing anything and even learning how to use a dart gun properly, it's so fucking hard.
I swear to you, I hit those 2 chakrams on that zombie before I was able to get to Peril. I am not lying.
He's not lying. I saw it. Yeah. Your skill begs to differ.
Oh, skill issue.
Skill issue.
Say it again.
Anyway.
Come again? Yes. Yes.
Having beaten where is it? Having beaten Deathbringer at his own game, and that whole ever so I'm telling you, Just frustration. Just sheer frustration and trying to form words, but only makes more smoke.
Yeah. Okay, that's 5%. Not just to the ranged weapons, which is rain wings.
Yeah.
But also because it's specifically, you said chakram earlier, and because of that incident.
You already told me 50% from that occurrence.
Yeah. Because there was a lot going on. And this is kind of separate, but keep it tied with the ranged. Since you're not... Well, actually, no, you are technically proficient with dart guns, aren't you? It's a simple weapon, and you're proficient with simple weapons.
Yep, because for some reason fighters know how to use every weapon imaginable just out the gate.
Yeah.
Thanks,
It's
fighters.
just a little awkward using it for the first time, because they're not really made for your snout.
And it doesn't help when the first attempt ends up nearly catching it in my mouth.
Yeah, no. In fact, the first time you blow through the dart gun, it's just smoke.
Blow dart.
The blow dart.
Blow dart.
Blow dart.
Yeah, no.
I
It's
thought you were
just
gonna do the meme.
pure smoke. In any case, that pretty much only goes on for so long. Well,
Very.
you satisfied?
It is a start, and now it's just a matter of also cataloging. I just need the right aromatic of some kind.
An aromatic. For what purpose?
I also try to draw all of my understanding of these martial arts down. And I find a more peaceful sense of learning when I have a sense to eye it together. Between Blood and Ashes of the Skywings martial arts to having came across this hippo mud aromatic from the Summer Palace and others.
Well, I swear if you say a single thing about this, I will end you. She has her own little pouch and she pulls out a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It says daffodil extract.
Lamau.
I'm only giving you one of these. And if you say anything about this to anybody else, yes, you too, Fire. I will change targets immediately, she says with a very toothy grin.
Stride is very much going to take an ever so careful test of this extract. And it's about what I expect.
If you want to whiff.
I may as well make sure it works and ties well together, don't I? And then would take the offering from there.
She
And
leans
believe me,
in
I'll-
against you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they smooch. I'm kidding.
Oh,
No. She has a little bit on her already, so you can already smell it on her.
Oh,
That's what she meant.
I thought that the extract is actually her rubbing on you.
Bruh.
If anything like that were to happen, there'd be a more lethal confrontation or a snuck in something I feel in
No.
my gut.
Nah.
No. I know. But the scent definitely would work very perfectly.
Yeah, it is very oddly serene. It smells like a flower garden.
A little little bit of peace. Gentle sound of wind. And just hearing the thunk shortly after. Perfect. This does give me a very strong idea of what I'm going to have to produce.
Good. Now then, I should really get going.
Thank you once again.
A lot of things
So-
I need to deal with.
Before you do go, though, after Rhyme and all still, I'm going to guess.
Rhyme and a little bit of business elsewhere, yes?
You would be remiss to know information that I have.
Really now?
Back at the mansion that was either, I'm going to guess, owned by that was taken over by Lord Ezekiel during that time, just last night.
Before you speak
came
any
across the
further,
map.
I believe this should be something you share with everybody. Especially since we're all in the same post now.
I'm fine with that. I was meaning to get around to it.
Let us aside then. Sorry, Fireball. Looks like you're gonna be alone for a little bit longer. Oh, come on.
Aww.
We'll be out shortly. Shouldn't take too long.
After you.
Squall, everyone present here?
Squall.
Leonhard,
Fearless leader.
save him.
I mean,
Tired.
Stride is asking you if everyone is present and no one has left.
we're at the table. We're eating fruits. I'm probably at this point just sitting in the basket.
Look at you.
Just being formal.
It's a fly base.
I'm going to take it by the look of things over there that everyone is present, especially our gelatinous.
Definitely not.
Sounds eerily gelatinous. Nah.
Nah.
Probably
It does
the
not
only
exist.
present, though.
I'm still at Orb. You're gonna have to go get me.
Oh,
Oh, right, you're
True.
still pondering the
he's still pondering orb.
trademark.
Orb.
One moment.
And
All
he's-
right,
oh,
come
no,
along with
no,
me.
Draken, no, he's at the orb on the
Oh, I
archway.
follow. Okay. Very well.
So yeah, after this,
He just
feel
wanted to
free
stay.
to go back
Okay.
and get him.
Yep. Well,
Mao.
that's fine. All right. Come along, and we may as well tell the others.
Indeed. A little crowded here, isn't it? Now then.
Again,
Steelers feet are not going to stand beside. Okay.
Let's fly in the basket.
I shall await your selection of music accordingly.
I mean, it's still going to be, like, relatively upbeat. It's nothing...
Yes. As all matters with Lord Ezekiel and other threats in the city are now dealt with, other matters are now going to more or less immediately grab our attention.
Like what?
3 in particular. During our time with dealing with Lord Ezekiel in that mansion, I came across a map. One that
that's
is
the map I was
provided.
talking about.
Yes. One with 3 markings on it.
The fuck, you weren't there. How could you know? Anyways, keep going.
Alright. Maybe check
Sorry.
out my markings. Oh, jeez. Where did I... This is why I need to organize my notes a bit better. There's so much stuff I have to keep track of. There we go. The 3 marks were located off the coast of the northeastern Ice Kingdom.
Allow me to try and get something going here. I don't know how to... Oh, here it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Very well. These 3 markings on the map are located in 3 locations across Pyria. Off the coast of the northeastern Ice Kingdom, another relatively east-northeast of the Sky Kingdom, close to the Skywing Palace itself, and if not closer to if not near the Kingdom of the Sea.
Wait.
Lastly, and awkwardly enough, there's one that beckons us back toward the heart of the rainforest itself.
You'll see the 3 X's on the map in those areas.
Stride would plainly bring out upon everyone her own map, having one, and gestures on into the 3 locations remembered.
Icicle peeks up about the Icewind Kingdom. That's the Great White Spire.
Oh, what's in there?
Well, that's pretty much where anybody would go to pay respects to the Great White.
Sounds important.
Actually, if I may suggest or say something, Ezra's just gonna raise a claw. I did get a vision a while back that might be taking place in the Icewind Kingdom.
Oh?
It was about a lighthouse that was buried in ice and snow, but it's been quite a while since I last got that vision. So,
A
if
lighthouse.
we are supposed to... Mhm. So, if we are to go there, might I request to see if we can find that?
A lighthouse at
That-
the Icewind Kingdom.
That sounds like the spire you're talking about.
Oh, well, I guess the spire will have to be one of our go-to places then.
I don't see why not.
What could be there?
No idea. I wasn't told what was going to be there. I just have a feeling we should probably get to it sometime.
Ghibli speaks up. Do you have any idea what this map is for? These are very spread out.
3 locations that are very spread out and don't give any honest clue of what it could mean.
Well, judging by the fact that you found a map, And something else, Riot. I'm assuming something very valuable is in these 3 locations.
Could be the stones? The evanescence stones.
Fly just staring at the map, a little absent-minded.
What would you make? What would give the idea of the evanescence stones being at these 3 locations? How many are there? Were there?
There's like
And how many
8,
did Rhyme have?
and we kind of looks around and whisper to Straight, "Do you remember Rosary found one in the rainforest? Now it's
Yeah.
with us, particularly with me."
I recall as much.
Just a theory, though.
Do we know how many of those are out there then? Between the ones that we have. Just the 3 that are missing? Or are there
There's 8 in total, so just 2 with them, right? So 5 more?
We're gonna call a recollection here. Zavi,
Yes.
recollecting on the amount that Rhyme have versus the amount we have versus the amount missing.
Have 1, right? 1.
You guys have 1.
Okay.
She has 2.
We won.
Yeah.
What have we been?
Okay.
That
which
we know
means that you know of. Which means either she has or still haven't found 5 more.
Mhm.
And I will say, you guys have the green one.
All right.
And if you want to relate this to the stones, that's one way you can think about it. Since you guys came from the Rainforest Kingdom and have a stone, you might even take the suggestion that you guys possibly have that one.
Interesting.
I will say, however, if anyone wants to make an investigation check on the map itself,
Mm-hmm.
you may.
I will. Because I am staring at the map right now.
Yes, the boy is setting.
20.
Okay.
My focus. Oh, so
Thanks.
forget about solar.
Solo doesn't see shit.
No thoughts, head empty.
Solar's gonna go sleep in the corner.
Not the map.
Okay.
You got my.
You do notice some extra markings on this map. Not drawn on, but kind of like poked in.
Where would those be?
Let me grab something. Change this to this. Okay. One second. We have this one's very hard to see. We have a marking here on the Sandwing Kingdom's stronghold. I'm just gonna put that there on the word itself. Or actually, no. Hold on. Would it be there or just the Kingdom of Sand? No, it would be there. There is a small cut through the Skywing Kingdom. It's just like slashing the whole word out.
Is it a hole or a cut?
It's like a very thin cut. It's very hard to tell it's actually there. Which is why...
But because I rolled high, I realized that it was actually intentional, right?
Yes.
Okay. Instead of being just a tear, natural tear from just the thing existing for so long.
This map is not new. It's not old. It's not that old.
Okay,
So,
never mind.
Yeah. You get that from the investigation check, and you realize this cut, there's no way this kind of cut in this fashion could be on a paper this... It's not new either, but it's not an old map. But,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Middle age. A middle age map.
It's middle-aged. It's somewhere around there.
Sure.
And that's pretty much it. Those are the only two. There's not much other answers going on, or really much to gain from this kind of information either.
Rip Solar.
Well, actually, Fly's just going to walk over. I'm guessing the map is like on the floor or something.
It's probably on the table.
Okay, then this Fly is going to head to the table. Well, he's walking on the table. Just walk over the map. It's like, those look like specific huts. He's gonna point at the Sandwing stronghold, and at the Sky King is gonna put his finger towards one end and can just trace it.
Vampire
Maybe he means something?
Could have swore I walked through that darn desert when I first got here.
And you saw nothing special, I guess?
I
If
mean,
we're after the stones, it would be hard to see.
yeah, and also, me and Camberwell were just kind of lost the entire time. So,
No.
we weren't really paying attention to anything out of the ordinary.
During your explanation, Fly still just kind of zoned out. He's still staring at the map.
But judging by how you're tracing it, it feels like there's something deliberate. Maybe, and this is just a wild guess, mind you, maybe they thought that one of the stones was there, but it wasn't, and they ripped that off to tell themselves that?
Yeah, someone else is gonna have to take this one because Fly is just focused.
You guys might also remember a similar sort of map. Somewhere else. You saw...
Would be now?
It's not like the not the marking, like the map is very specifically made in a way or anything, but the markings in particular of... It was a long time ago, though. I'm not sure any of you remember that.
I don't think I do.
I probably wasn't there.
You were there.
Oh, shit.
It was in the Redwater Tower.
Oh my god, that was indeed a long time ago.
Yeah.
The Redwater Tower. That was when we met. Oh my god.
So...
But... I think I can say.
Do you think you know? Because you guys might remember there were two puzzles that happened in that place. It was the books
Yeah, the book.
And then the everything is possible puzzle.
True.
Possibility had a mark on it. An X.
Mm-hmm.
And if you also recall, Retica, her first appearance was there.
Right.
Portal.
So if they were working together even that far long ago, because keep in mind, the
I didn't make an
Ruby-
history checks though, so if someone wants to make an history check for that, go ahead.
Yeah, go right ahead. But also keep in mind that the Clouded Ruby was here. And so was the one Solar had.
Right.
That was better than I was expecting, to be honest.
Roser, you just remember being whispered to by potted plants. Just like,
I guess.
Can I make a history check, Peen?
like, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible.
And
The plant whisperer gets whispered.
But yeah,
Can I also make a history check?
yeah. Well, as Mud Puppy.
Yeah. Well, Mud Puppy, where the fuck is Mud? I'm just rolling. Just go with Mud Puppy. Let's just go with Mud Puppy. Mud Puppy's not here.
All right. 19 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would recall all of that as Mud Puppy's like, what, there was a lot that happened there. And hey, like, we saw this map there with like an X itself, and hey, if maybe that too could have pertained to these stones.
My puppy would just come up from behind Vampire, like, maybe this is all connected to them stones somehow. We found it back here. My puppy jump scare.
But that was such a long time ago, and I don't think any of us took that map. So we can't even use that as like a reference.
Yeah, no, that map was like bolted into the wall of the tower.
So we couldn't have taken it if we wanted to.
No.
Not violating the law.
It's not like it would have been much help anyways. It was just pointing out possibility.
Right.
Maybe we were fated. Maybe that. I have a theory. My puppy speaks of that. Maybe
If those
these
are
maps-
2 locations so far, and that Rhyme has 2, it is safe to guess that these 3 marks are of rumored locations that they plan to explore.
Well, what is your theory, Mud Puppy?
Well, I have a theory that whatever is up there, maybe some higher force is making these maps and marking them down,
Well,
telling us where to go.
Kibble
I will
starts
say
thinking.
that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll let Ghibli go.
You go ahead. No.
No. Ghibli can go.
Okay. Well, judging by how you guys apparently have one, where'd you say you got that from?
I think Rosary found it. It's in the banyan tree in the heart of the rainforest.
Yeah, and I give it to you, Fate.
Okay, so you have that one. If these are rumored locations, They probably wouldn't go to the rainforest first because Ice Wings don't like that place. Yes, of course. That was probably the most, how do I put this? Disgusting place I've ever been to.
Oh, come on.
It's hot, and I felt like I was melting half the time.
Well, if we're going by the assumption that we have the one, or that we know we have the one for the rainforest, that gives us 2 more locations. Whether
Considering
So,
they're Ice Wings, they'd probably go for the one that they have the easiest access to.
which means we should probably go to the one that they don't have the easiest access to, right? If
Sure.
we can beat them there, then there would be nothing for them to get.
Well, that means they get one, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't know if going to their home turf would be the smartest idea. I would say let's go to the second X with Rosary trying to point the one that's in that huge thing of trees, assuming like
That's
here.
The trees.
That is the one thing I'm worried about.
Vampire return to fly. What's wrong? Is it?
That's where I'm from.
What?
Do you not remember the forest? We did walk through it.
Right.
I just... Huh.
You think that there was more than one reason why your home was attacked?
Maybe.
I
I
wouldn't
mean-
have the question.
Wait. If... Would that mean that Scarlet is also after the stones? She's the one who deployed those dragons after Hibiscus.
And she is working with her.
For Rhyme?
Yeah, you guys did see her with him, with Ryan.
Yeah.
But... Hold on.
I figured their deal.
Why would they go after a random rainwing just hiding in the forest?
Maybe
If they're just looking for one of the stones.
I'm not
Maybe.
quite sure why, but maybe have a role to play or something. But that's just a really haphazard guess on my part.
This is where Scion Starling has been overhearing the conversation because they're done picking up all the stuff, and he of course wants to know more about this stone hunt himself. That would be where I sent yet another excavation. Not excavation. What's the word?
Expedition.
Excursion?
Yes, expedition.
Okay.
That was a long time ago, though.
Hmm?
You did excavate.
How long exactly?
It was during the war, so about 15 years or so.
Holy.
That was right before I was born.
So does
I
like
mean, my birthday is... I'll be 15 in a few weeks.
in a few weeks?
I'm thinking that maybe Hibiscus had something to do with it.
with Starling and the...
That name.
Huh? What name?
Hibiscus.
You
Bly's
know,
eyes are just going to widen as he just stares at him. Hold on, that tells you something?
That was one of the dragons that went missing in expedition. In that expedition. That was yet another
Wait,
catastrophe that happened there. Much like the one recently, except at least some came back.
Wait, what?
Some
So,
accident, some cave-in.
So, Hibiscus was there? First of all, you knew her?
Yes, she was one of the pages.
So she's from here. And... Wait, how long ago did you say that was?
15 years or so. It was really hard to get over there, with the war going on and all that, but...
So, she made it there, there was an accident, and then what, she came back?
She never returned.
That... make...
Much like
Fly is
many
just
dragons
going to, like,
didn't. Many of those dragons did not return.
just- Fly's just going to just bat his eyes out of bewilderment. Huh?
And
But-
we couldn't, unfortunately, we couldn't send out a search party because the war was going on. And the Claws of the Clouds were having quite the scuffle over them.
But... Hibiscus is my mom.
That's preposterous.
Yeah, what do you mean? I lived with her for... well, my entire life! Until Scarlet soldiers hunted her down. Now I'm getting confused again.
This is where Oleander's gonna speak up. Well, if you think they're going for the easy one, I can't exactly go after them in the Ice Kingdom.
It does sound a little hostile.
However, that's my home turf, the other rainforest. I could potentially stop them from getting progress there.
Oh, really?
Seeing as our interests all align in that regard, it would be welcome to have that kind of assistance that way.
Considering that was our mark that long ago, after the cave-in, there wasn't really a way to get in, so theoretically the only possible one to go after right now would be at the Great White Spire. Although, how do we get over the wall?
Well, we can just... Well, can't we just fly over it? We are... dragons.
That's would be a problem, Icicle speaks up. Do you not know about the wall?
I don't know if a vampire wouldn't know about the wall.
Well,
No.
if you're not an Icewing, you're going to die. If
Huh?
you fly over that wall.
Ah, like,
So there's
I read
another
something
way
about
then.
that.
No, there is no other way.
Ah!
So, did it just did it just shoot down non-ice wings, or do we just freeze to death?
If
What
you're,
about half ice wings?
I wouldn't know about half ice wings, but you're welcome to give it a shot. But yes, if you're not
My
an
power
ice
just
wing,
turns over to Squall.
you will be shot down by the gifted defense.
I
And-
kind of look at Icicle. I've never had that issue before.
What are you talking about?
I've been in the Ice Kingdom multiple times.
You've flown over the wall?
Many times.
How? That's impossible.
And I didn't even know that the wall was dangerous.
You just turn it off somehow.
She like walks over to inspect you now, Solar. Oh wait, that's the wrong map.
Are you secretly in Ice Wing?
Solar
Oh,
kinda
looks like we're
sucks.
split. Oh dear.
No.
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, I need to do something weird here.
Ah!
You need to reload it.
Yep. There we go.
Weird time.
I'm surprised you just don't make it a whole bar and then tell us to select what.
Yeah. I I probably should, but I don't really know how to do that fully. But anyway, Icicle walks over to inspect you, and does notice you're wearing something, right? It's pretty much a bracelet.
Yep.
Is it the bracelet disguise?
How on earth did you find this? How Imperia did you find this?
I didn't find it. My dad gave it to me. But he did say he found it near the wall.
That's absurd. These were lost by the rain so many years ago.
Speaking
rain.
plainly, what is that item?
If you're asking me, I don't know.
I'm the word. Oh my god.
Gives or something?
This gauntlet, vambrace, glove?
No. It's a gift.
Give of diplomacy?
Yes, the gift of diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
It's one of them. This is one of the gifts of diplomacy.
I kind of just stare at Icicle, little confused.
A gift of diplomacy? What's that? What would vampire know that?
There were 3 of these. A long time ago. They were stolen by Nightwings.
So they kind of puts his palms up. I didn't steal anything.
Frame a man, he did nothing wrong.
Sounds
not-
about right.
Blaming you. Hybrid. But that does make me suspicious. Either way, you said you found it near the wall, or at least your father did. Whatever. This would let anybody fly over that wall. And
Permitted you're the one wearing it.
yes. And I believe, I'm not exactly sure, if of course you're not an Icewing wearing it, you'll probably not die thanks to the freezing temperatures there.
I'd imagine it would be not very diplomatic to fly into territories where you may as well perish. Skywings have always tried one time or another to make their way in, but temperatures and the wall both make abhorrent defenses to put up with.
Wait, you tell me that the power of anger doesn't counteract the cold?
Oh, believe me.
It doesn't do a lot of things.
Help you. Oh, I don't know. Win a fight maybe, but if it comes to survivability,
Huh.
Well, this does mean, unfortunately, only one of us would be able to cross.
Not
Unless
Wait a
necessarily.
minute.
That'd be another
Once,
way.
once you're across, you can just toss it to the next person.
so we'd have to play catch with that.
Sounds dangerous.
Over a very tall wall, but yes, and hopefully it doesn't shoot you down if you're trying to catch it.
No distinct means of range is one trouble also, we've realized.
I don't know why
Actually,
you would catch when you could just
I
well bring it back over.
So, hold
I
on.
actually. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Brimstone walks over and lifts his arm.
Oh.
How the heck did you... How do you have 2 out of the 3 that were lost? Whatever.
It's fairly convenient, this all, but I welcome it.
As long as you... don't show these, if you cross that wall, you'll probably be fine.
This does make the whole process easier, though.
This gives us a chance to go after what they're after.
Each of us would be able to make it over one at a time through the one wearing it consistently and the other providing.
Well, I'm not going back to the Ice Kingdom. That place is not fun.
Is it really that bad?
I can take a guess. It isn't all that fun if you guys have a giant wall that will shoot everyone out of the sky.
I haven't found it being that bad.
My disdain for being near such cold environments don't help matters.
You just
Even
didn't-
worse yet,
Go ahead, sorry.
being near such cold environments doesn't do well for me. Worse than most.
Brimstone just nudges Solar. You didn't even go that far.
Hey now. I have been to a few Icewing villages, thank you very much.
Oh, but did you go to the palace?
Did you?
I looked at it.
Lol.
At least.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have been to the palace. Didn't make it very far, but I at least went there.
Touche. In any case. I think I'm done messing with Icewings for a while.
Why?
Actually,
Might be
I
smart.
have a question.
Hmm?
So, what about like birds that fly over the wall? Do they get shut down as well?
I actually don't know the answer to that. But I'm pretty sure they would.
Oh. Right.
The gift of
Okay, this will
defense
leave
is let me actually hold on. Yeah, no, you know what, no. She thinks it would because Animus was very fucky back then.
I see.
It was not perfect. It had lots of fuck-ups.
Alright, so that means that we have all three options available, with Daffodil being one interested in going to the rainforest, and leaving us with 2 other options.
Icewing Kingdom? Or...
Skywing Kingdom.
Wait, no, that's...
The forest near the
I don't
Wait,
envy the
which-
idea of ever returning
What
there.
spot
per
in
se.
this... Wait, I don't see the mark.
What? Wait.
What are you referring to?
Oh, never mind, never mind. Yeah, I know. It's the mark that I pointed out.
I could hazard a guess on why that mark is faded, since you pointed it out.
Well,
It could be that it was no longer necessarily need to be found. I have a strange suspicion that your onyx matches the same onyx that is currently on Queen Thorn.
Well,
Lord knows it's Animus touch.
so that really does leave us with the Icewing Kingdom, doesn't it?
I'm afraid so.
At least we have a way in.
Yeah, and we might have an idea of where to go. Once we all get in, that is.
Yes.
I'm interested personally to see what Queen Scarlet had planned flying all the way up back to the kingdom, but between our opportunity with those bracelets, Rosary's vision, and the mark itself all present, I'm leaning toward Ice Kingdom as much I'd rather not.
If you're going there, you can see if Winter's all right.
That as well.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was still wondering if he was doing all right,
He better.
or if
bring
any
back
word
the
has been
hailstorm.
sent.
Otherwise, I'm gonna kill him again.
You're gonna kill him out of worry?
People are like that.
If he's
vampire.
dead, if he failed to bring Hailstorm home, I'm gonna find his corpse and I'm gonna stab it.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be all the more unfortunate when you won't get the good chance to show him the journal, whatever is in that thing.
You think I'm giving it back?
I'm not saying give it back. I'm just saying show it.
Aren't you gonna fight for the journal?
Oh no, I'm gonna hide it.
Why? What's in it? Is it something embarrassing?
Oh, I'd love to show you. Maybe right in front of him when he gets back. Well, I think I should get going now.
Given we got our plans set in motion, you're more than welcome to begin yours.
My little group up there will, at least make sure nobody gets into whatever that place is.
Good luck, Oleander. You might need it.
Daffodil.
Bye, Ollie.
Daffodil.
Daffy.
Good luck, Daffodil. Hope we meet again.
I'll miss you.
She rolls her eyes. I bid you adieu.
Charlotte merely waves off.
Well, it seems like despite what just happened, we might just have to brace ourselves for another tough expedition. After all, this place is pretty far. Isn't it?
Yes.
Back-to-back expeditions.
But
Excellent.
it is giving us a good chance to learn more about all the other kingdoms and exploration.
Oh, no, for sure. I'm actually really looking forward to that. I always wondered what the Ice Kingdom was after everything I've heard about it.
Albeit, I will state firstly, I refuse to leave anytime soon.
Hmm? And why is that?
Stride is going to gesture to herself, the scars, the maims, the blood ever dried, her
Oh,
eyes looking fairly bloodshot, and the drooping of her just what are those called?
The
The
sclera.
bags under her eyes, suggesting being exhausted.
Fly's just gonna walk up to you, look at you, sort of tilt his head left and right, wondering, and just hit your front leg, like punch your front leg softly a few times, just like
There's just be these little winces and gritted teeth when looking down at you. Trying to prove a point.
no, I just feel like you need a couple extra bruises. And he just starts laughing.
And I want bruises too.
I give you a
Bruises, do you
real
want
one,
me to-
vampire.
Do you want me to panic over all of you?
And then Fly just sort of readies his fist like in for real, and then as soon as he does that, just like almost like a jolt of electricity running through him, just kind of jumps up and just says, "Oh, I hate this thing."
I swear, if I
that's-
had to use that sword any more than I needed to during that entire fight, it was going to drain into my very being.
Well, before we do anything else, I would suggest that we take a rest. Especially for poor Stride here, who's covered head, tail, and bruises.
I think you guys
Yeah,
have earned it
that-
at least.
I better figure out what
Christ,
the
it's
hell is going on
very
with
much
this.
Averted.
Fly just
I've heard and seen enough
I'll
after
put in
that night.
I'll put in a good word with the mayor. When she gets
Very.
back.
You
Thank
didn't have
you.
to, but thank you very much.
I think
It
she
would
would
be
like to
well.
know who saved us all.
Thank you.
Well, Squall is the
I was
leader
gonna
of us all, so he would be best to play representative.
By the way, where is your slime that you brought?
wasn't it? Oh no, we left Che at the archway, and he can't
What are you
fly.
talking about? He looked awfully attached to that orb.
Ellie
But he
wants-
can't fly. How is he gonna make it down?
I don't think he wanted to. He didn't
Well, he is a
even make a
slime.
noise on our way out.
Well, I mean, he is a slime, so slimes could do anything. Maybe they can even make their own wings. Maybe he could turn into a slime dragon. Slime wing?
Slime wing.
How do I?
Slime wing.
I feel like such would be very messy.
Yeah, not much and very complicated too.
I'm just imagining him trying to become like a slime dragon and trying to fly and then just going splat in the sand.
What? Immediately!
Wow.
Splat!
Jay!
Rip Chase Circuit 2024!
Man.
But yeah, he doesn't have enough
All
slime
right.
mass to make a dragon.
We need to... I know,
Maybe
the big
anyone.
I know.
Alright.
More slime
Yeah.
mats!
Just to make sure I got everything set on my head. Definitely
Bleep.
going to the Ice Kingdom next, along with first and foremost our recovery.
Yes, and just getting us prepped up for the journey ahead.
Maybe I can see about talking to Atlas for a few favors.
And
I'll
I
deal with
have
that later,
stuff to
though.
figure out as well, but I think we better We better get off.
I got all these things from Mr. Ezekiel, but
I'm gonna take
Later.
it. Squall's. Hey, Squall, you gonna play face and see about talking to the mayor? We'll collect Che and rendezvous with you at the office.
I guess so.
It's up to you. We figured you'd be best to represent the rest of us.
oh, fearlessly.
Squall?
Well,
I said I guess.
Oh, okay.
Skull is a dragon of few words.
And of the rest of you, if you don't mind my asking. Referring toward Quibbly, Moon, Orpheus, Icicle, Zolar, and his brother.
Yeah, Solar,
Mhm.
I guess it'd be better off to stick around for at least a little while longer, but I think I want to get out of town.
You can always go back to Dad's old house. I keep it reasonably comfortable.
I probably will. Might stay on the download for a little while.
As
Yeah.
long as you don't skedaddle here too soon, we do have a plan.
A plan?
Like the diplomacy little bracelets you have.
Oh, yes.
That is, unless you don't mind parting with them, that is.
Hey. Not like I'm gonna need it.
You give it up that easily?
I was
Well,
about to say the same.
You guys saved my life.
Mhm.
Plus, if you're going after that, crazy bitch, you'll probably need it more. Get back at her for me, will ya?
We will.
Sure, on one deal.
That being.
If we run into her, any last remarks you want me to leave her with?
You know what? Let her know that Brimstone thanks her for the date.
Oh, yeah.
They rolled the die.
Okay.
But-
I hardly think you can call that a date, but sure.
I'll keep that in mind next time I see her.
anything could be a date.
I don't know if I would call kidnapping a date, but alright.
Oh no, it was before the kidnapping.
Uh-huh.
What?
As I
It
look at
was
him.
fun. Maybe not the kidnapping part, but the rest of it was fun.
You
You weren't
have a very
there.
weird sense of fun.
I was not there. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. You weren't there. You wouldn't know how fun it was.
Hey, look, Rosary, don't you dare shoot down a dragon's attempt for love.
I'm not shooting down. I know it's a attempt for love, but
I'm just concerned.
yeah, like I said.
We don't know what Wily Charms Rhyme has to, well, Anyways,
Yes, anyways.
Well,
You know. Now, you didn't hear this from me, and trust me, you probably don't want to even go there, but she does have a place in the Scorpion Den.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't know.
I would as well. I don't think that's the best idea to go to, Brimstone.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying you don't want to go there. Especially if you're going after her. Because she's probably not going to be there. Anyways, but she does own a place in the Scorpion Den.
Duly noted?
Hey, if anyone's going to know anything about her, it's probably the people working there. The dragons working there.
Right.
You know, if you think about it, if we ever wanted to get extra information on Rhyme, who seems to know the most about this evanescence stones, it would be the best time while she's away. Just an idea.
A diversion to there wouldn't be too bad, but it would mean I'd probably be fine with that.
hey, Icicle.
As Stride chippers up.
Yes?
Do you know where they keep that book of names in the Icewind Kingdom?
The Gift of Order?
Yeah,
It's
that
not a book. It's a wall.
wall of names.
Yes,
You know
it's
where
a
that wall names it? Is it the same big old wall?
No, it's not the big ice wall. It's just in the palace courtyard.
Ah, thank you.
You'll have a hell of a time getting there, but, well, like I said, just don't have these out in the open. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to react if you give them these, or show them these, and if you give them over, you're gonna be stuck there.
How are we gonna explain?
I have a feeling you don't want us to also have him in the possession of our Nightwing compatriots, are you?
I mean,
They
if we're gonna
would
be found, though,
quite a
how are we gonna
problem.
explain?
Yeah, getting
The-
found is also going to be a problem. Just don't go to the palace.
Oh, I was gonna
No
see-
promises.
If any outsiders were spotted there, you're probably going to be executed. Unless there's no telling what's gonna go down there.
That sounds ominous.
If the peace meeting
That
back at Summer
sounds-
Pause was anything to go by, I'd hope that wouldn't happen.
What's the word that for not liking other dragons?
I may actually be of assistance in that matter. Starling peeks up.
Oh, what do you mean?
Considering I'm a bit of a wizard,
Mm-hmm.
I can have Atlas and myself work on a little something that should make you guys inconspicuous.
Oh. Such as?
Well, if you're going to the Ice Kingdom and need a disguise, a magic one would help.
Discuss of that nature would be welcome. Not too.
Ice-wingified.
I just hope it's not going to be anything similar to whatever happened to Hailstorm.
What happened to that dragon?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I don't think was Vampire there or was that Mud Puppy being there?
Both of them were there.
For the-
For sure that was.
Yeah. It's
From-
like, oh yeah.
The best definition I could come up with is define it as your disguise, except you are. And
Yeah, they
never
became-
were before.
Yeah, they became that
Interesting.
dragon.
Very interesting. That's not something my magic can pull off.
Actually, there's probably a good reason for it. It was Animus powered, that thing.
I was about to say, that's probably Animus at work. But who would have been able to cast such Animus at this rate?
Unfortunately, we never were able to find out.
Right.
Well,
Yes, let's go back to the matter at hand.
Yes, if you do find a dragon that is actually capable of doing that, I would like to know.
Very. That just
Duly
leaves
noted.
our plans also involve having to go northward. There's still the matter of that other prophecy.
It will take some time.
Right.
Give me about a
I
week or
understand.
2. Maybe not 2 weeks. Atlas, how fast can you make some enchanted items? Well, I'm not doing much work this week, I think. Good. We'll have it done in about 5 days.
Oh, good.
Wait, did you say 5 days?
5 days.
5 days.
Poor boy.
Protect him.
Protect boy.
Oh man, why did she have to be out of drinks?
I might need to make.
Cactus juice.
Speaking of magical items, I'll have to talk to him later regarding some ideas on my own. Though, for a time being, I'm gonna guess that's gonna be taking priority. That just
Well-
leaves now one other matter. Brightwing hasn't told me anything yet about his expedition to the lost city of Knights that you sent him on.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Given present company across the table from me, I'd imagine they would be best to perhaps get some information out of them, or at least listen in to what we find out.
Okay. Moon
Yes.
has been kind of listening this whole time.
She's
I'm not sure he's in a good mental state for that, I'll be honest.
not. You don't think we should let him cook?
Well,
How he means to say is to have him speak anyways.
she kind of glances at Starling for a second and well, I guess if you want to ask, I can't really stop you.
Oh, but your assessment is correct. He may not be well, but information needs to come first, and then he can take care of his time recovering his well-being. Even if it takes a little practice handiwork and not so nice words.
I
You sure about that, Stride?
it.
Heard about.
What happens? It didn't sound very fun. Or
Most I got was out of him was gibberish. I'm
Perhaps-
surprised you got more than I did.
perhaps I can liven them up a little bit. Allow me. Brightwing!
Righty!
Oh no.
Oh, good. I didn't need to play my card again.
Then Moon leans over the table. Good, he left. By heard, I mean... She just kind of pokes her head. I think I can get the gist of what happened.
I'm failing to what you mean by that kind of gesture. Are you just saying you're able to get a clue as to what he's referring to just because you looked at him?
Wait, have I not told you?
No.
Well,
I am a detriment to the storytelling of this series.
Don't you?
I'm sorry.
This is true.
well, do you remember that prophecy I mentioned?
I recall it. I took it as very much a, as much as Jade Academy likes to put around that Nightwings don't have powers, between yourself and Rosary, I figured it'd give the benefit of the doubt on that much.
I'm not a
It's-
Nightwing, though.
That and
much,
the whole Wings of Fire matter with Clay, Tsunami, and the others.
Right. Well, I had one. And that's the prophecy I'm talking about.
I remember my
And-
friends here.
I can kind of hear what everyone's thinking about.
Huh?
A squint is being rewarded towards Moon.
Turtle's also here.
On
I
that.
forgot to put him in.
But
I mean, let's be real.
That guy is
Turtle would
incredibly
probably be
interested.
like just hiding out.
Yeah, Turtle
Oh.
just... He's been here, not doing anything. He's just been kind of chilling.
He's chilling.
Same.
Been chilling.
He's turtling. That's what he's
Oh.
doing. He's turtling in his turtle
There
hole.
you go.
he looks at Sutherland.
Hotel.
Wall and Turtle are basically spirit animal brothers.
They are both sea wings, in a way.
Yes.
Hotel.
Read
I'll-
minds.
Yes.
I'll say
People to hear their thoughts.
I'll say all of them.
Yes, all of them. It's extremely annoying.
Stride is just gonna take a brief look around,
Except
getting some ideas.
except one.
And
Oh.
that would be.
Well, technically two. Peril, and she turns around and looks at Turtle.
That one.
I don't
Hotel.
hear anything at
Okay.
all. Not a peep.
Hotel.
Not even in their mind?
That's,
Nothing.
it's easy. It's because head empty.
Empty!
Head empty.
You know what's funny?
Hotel.
That is actually a thought she had in the books.
Yeah.
Their head empty.
Hotel head empty. Hotel.
I've actually been meaning to ask about it.
I would have assumed something of the nature similar Peril where you have either. Well, actually, no.
Wait.
What?
Did we go over that?
What?
There was one instance. Hold on. Oh fuck! It was really early. It was like session 3 or something. Did we go over that?
Over
I
what?
think we may have.
Do you remember
You-
a thing about Skyfire?
Okay, so I'm gonna take you to chatting real
there.
quick.
I think I might be there.
No, don't. You
I
can't take me.
I know. I figured if you want to speak privately real quick.
It doesn't matter. If it happened earlier, it's fine if you say it.
Okay.
Did it happen? You watched it recently, right?
I read the books. I've all the way up to book 15. I can assure you, by the way, by this point in the book, yes, they would have known about Skyfire.
I know they know in the books, but I don't think we talked about it ever in the game.
No,
I
we
think
have
it came
not.
up at one point where she touched it, and something happened.
Yeah, we got it, and then Powder got some of it and was gonna make things for all of us, and then disappeared. from
Yes, yes,
existence.
yes,
Powder
yes. I
was going to
remember.
do it. Okay, So, would anyone like to make a perception check?
I raised my hand.
Passive perception 18.
Can I?
Okay, that's actually really high enough. But yeah, if you want, anybody can. Squall, overhearing this conversation, you would remember
I
that.
could just make a perception. I could make a perception roll to see if I'm like paying attention.
Oh my god, everybody's rolling high. I mean, sure, if you want to, Mr. Quiet.
Look, he is a quiet boy. But
You were very.
I'm not paying that much attention.
You're not paying that much attention. Just
I'm
a
not
little
there.
bit.
I'm with Brightwing, so you guys have fun.
Like so lost in thought about just everything, and then.
Well,
suddenly-
everyone else is rolling well. I want to see what they think about it.
No, I can't roll because I have no idea.
Yeah.
Same.
So, Vampire wouldn't know. Mud Puppy would.
Yeah.
Rosary would. Striate has no fucking clue. And Squall, you're the only three who can roll.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Because.
Oh yeah, my puppy.
You were
yeah,
the
my
only
puppy.
three that ever saw this scene. You
Okay.
think back on it, and we're like, wait a minute. She freaked out when she touched, like, something. You look over at Turtle, and with her, and you see he has a golden wrist bracelet. And there's these little black stones just dotted in little slots around it.
Is this some sort of protection for them? Maybe?
Why is everybody looking at me?
Your
Because
bracelet is that Skyfire?
Huh?
Yeah,
It's
because
that Skyfire thing.
Yeah? Why? Wait, you have
that
Skyfire?
explains why Mel was in pain that one time all those many days ago. Or months ago, rather.
That's why I can't hear him.
That's why? That thing?
But,
It makes it.
but then that raises the
I-
question. Why can't you hear Peril's thoughts then? Unless Peril also has some Skyfire.
She,
Doubtful that.
it's not like I can't hear her. It's more like all I hear is fire and death. It's not very fun.
That does sound like her.
Anyway,
Peril.
Turtle, do you mind? She kind of reaches for the bracelet. I guess not. She kinda,
Destroys the bracelet. I shall hear it all.
she plucks one Skyfire. She kind of reels back and then just kind of tosses it to Rosary. Yeah, that's Skyfire, all right.
What was that reaction?
Mel was in pain when she touched it.
Not pain, just I'm too used to the
Discomfort?
voices.
Well,
It's it kind of gets rid of everything.
Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Something along those lines.
Hey, Moon!
But if you do
You
catch
have
this
a-
Rosary,
And listen to me.
yes, Rosary will catch it.
she kind of just
Like,
looks at you for a second and then shakes her head. No, nothing. It really is the Skyfire.
Nice.
Turtle.
Lines, right?
Huh?
I was just making a joke. Would anyone like to not have their minds read?
In fact, I was going to ask, Turtle, do you mind if I give one to everybody here? That's almost all of them. I know. I mean, it's fine. It's just a rock. I don't really care that much. I'd like for everyone to have one. So you know I'm not, peering in.
But Lynn, how do you read minds like that?
I was born with it. My mother calls it a curse, but I think it's a blessing at this point.
Oh, I don't think I have. Maybe those secret lightning powers truly are real.
I want to test this,
At least for my sake.
if you mind.
Come get one, everybody. He like just
Cut!
nervously chuckles and starts plucking little skyfire rocks from his bracelet.
Fabulous. Poor turtle.
I want to know it for certain.
Know what for certain?
Someone close to me said something in particular before I didn't see him again. And I don't know if I'll be able to... I know where he'll be, hopefully. But there were certain words he said before I parted ways with him. What were they?
I'm sorry?
I'm thinking of what Master Tectonic said to me before I parted ways with him. His final words before I didn't hear his voice ever again. I didn't see him ever again and hope to see him again. What were they?
She kind of peers. She closes her eyes and focuses for the moment. I'm gonna make you roll a history check.
Interesting. I'm curious what for, but
To think about the incident itself. To put it in your head.
the words echoing in my mind. Those 10 words.
Oh my god, that's so far back.
Oh. Head empty.
Not head empty now. Just not amazing. I gotta find it. That's so far long ago.
Do you want me to just provide you the words? Because I have it.
Go right ahead.
The
I
words.
know the wording. I just need the exact words. It's been a while.
Type it down.
Echoing in Striate's mind.
You put it in my in the 1-to-1. Because you're not gonna get all of it with this roll.
These are the. You want me to post it? Where do you want me to post the words?
Our chat, the private one.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. 10 words. That stuck with her.
Okay, that's not the one I was thinking. But yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the other one.
Yeah, I was thinking the other one, but if this is the one you wanted...
Yes.
Yeah, this is the one you're trying to think of, so let's see. Okay, a 9 gets you 3 words. She, like... She scrunches her face and just listens as hard as she can, but... She only says... Need... This find... I can't make anything else out. sorry.
It's fine. It's close.
So it's real then. Knew it.
Admittedly, I could dissuade it as a mere matter of assessing certain things I carry. But as Strite looks closely toward Moon, you don't exactly strike me as a sort to have that kind of experience to pick apart someone.
I want to say the dumbest line, but I'm not gonna say it actually as Moon. Just for the sake of it. The thought I was having was, I'm like 3.
No.
I am a child.
But no, she's 4 years old. But no,
Yeah.
Baby.
I am a baby.
Oh.
Fair enough. I
I
mean, it's a fair enough point, but still.
she's like stronger than
know.
Orpheus, though. It's the
Nice.
funny
Eat that
thing.
bitch. Eat that bitch.
Anyway. Yeah.
At least not the type.
I want to be straight with everybody. Which is why I want you to have these. She gestures to the Skyfire on the table. I don't like peering into my friend's mind.
It's the best thing to be able to do.
I did see one thing, though.
And that was.
What you see?
She reaches out slowly and then just holds up the necklace that you're wearing, the one with 3 claw marks.
Stride looks very aggressive at the matter, but holds teeth and talon.
She doesn't make any other moves. She does notice that hesitation and anger. I think it has something to do with this. And then she lets go.
How do you? You're gonna be far off on that.
While I couldn't make out the words, I could see it clearly. He has the same mark.
You cut out weirdly there. What was that?
Interesting. He bears the same mark.
He did. All right. I'll trust on this. Well, it does make me bear to question now. Nightwings, have they truly lost all their power?
I'm the only one.
Or rather, never
Yes.
had it to begin with, if you are seemingly one with one?
I'm the only
Or-
one. As far as I know.
Strite takes to the Skyfire and asks again, anything?
She shakes her
Roll
head.
the history again.
At the time to do.
Think of something. But, she shakes her head. Nothing.
Darn, and this time I was thinking how Vampire would be rolling on the floor, screaming in agony over that aromatic in his nose.
Oh! Please!
You're never letting that go, aren't you, Stride?
I don't think I need to.
No!
I don't need to see it in your mind to remember seeing it vividly in person.
It smells horrible.
Oh, you're just not used to it. Though, I thank you for this. For all that potential that being able to read minds could provide, you're giving that up on all of us.
Only on the ones I care about. To know that, I trust you. and hope you all can trust me.
Well, of course I trust you. You would. I didn't think you would
You're
want to
a
betray
friend
us.
to all of us, Moon.
I may
Why
not know you
wouldn't we?
much or for as long as the others may have here, but I'll very much consider this gesture.
Mhm.
Stride is going to then gently keep that object in her hand from there before putting it away. I'll have to find some way to keep it along my person better. For now, it'll do. Now, that's all done and settled. I think we feel good enough on a note to perhaps relax and find a place to eat and drink.
You're in it.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're in.
You guys are eating.
We were doing that.
There's a
Yeah.
Oh, I
big...
thought you said they were all out.
No, no, of drinks. Vampire
Only
got a
good.
fruit basket and put it on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't catch that part. My bad.
Yeah.
So, why'd you go over with Starlight? Starling? And Brightwing?
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
I don't know,
I will
man.
go
I was
see if
about to see what Starling wants to know out of Brightwing, how the
well,
expedition went and such.
He was gonna bring over Brightwing.
Oh, okay. I was just following him in the
Yeah. While everybody else is being passed out
What happened here?
We're passed out.
Why is everyone looking so?
Stones.
Huh?
Everybody's looking stoned.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
This Skyfire has a side effect we never do.
Oh, this cactus juice is lit, fam.
Drink cactus juice.
Man, this
Quench
cactus
ya.
just ain't shit.
There's nothing quench here.
Oh my god.
So true.
So, Brightwing, would you mind? I am. Hi. You wanted to know something?
Mm-hmm.
You remember our
Um,
journey through that mansion and our conversation earlier?
Yeah, I do.
Good. You know where to begin.
Okay. Well, how do I put this? We got there and everybody died.
Huh?
Well, at least he's succinct.
Wow.
What?
Very informative.
Wait, you got there? You got where?
We didn't
you
get all
saw-
the way there. It's just we got to a wall, not a wall, it was, mountains, and then mountains did something. It was a lot, okay?
The
What do you
mountains
mean
did
dead?
something.
Are we talking something similar to the wall in the Ice Kingdom?
Does sound like it. Eerily so.
I think so. It was. He looks over the map that you guys have here.
Yep.
That's possibility again. I
So
keep clicking
go.
on possibility for some reason.
I knew
You
it.
just like it that
Possibility
much,
is
man.
the island is Lost City of Night.
1 second. I need to get the.
Definitely is.
I'm just gonna grab this one. He points to down here. Past the Scorpion Den, past the Kingdom of Sand. And he just draws a line here.
Where? Oh,
Okay,
oh,
fire
there.
Closer.
A little closer, rather.
I
Oh,
saw it.
okay.
I saw the line. I saw the line.
See,
There's a wall there?
It's not exactly there. It's like here.
Huh.
There was a mountain range there. And It killed everybody else, but me.
What kind of mountain killed a dragon?
Dealing with an Icewing Kingdom with a gift of defense where it could kill any one of us for just not being an Icewing.
I guess
I know.
that beggars the question of who was in your party.
I know there was a term for such a thought for not liking other dragons that aren't yours.
I mean,
Pretty sure I was the only Nightwing.
So, the ice wall,
Oh.
that Nightwing? Is that part?
that actually makes sense. Isn't it the lost city of night?
And Icicle pipes up. Mountain.
And the Ice King?
Would you happen to be talking about Darkstalker's teeth? Fate, you also heard of
Darkstalker.
this.
This. So this would be linked to Darkstalker.
And what do I
What is
know about
going
that?
on?
Well, you know it's
I
called
have no
Darkstalker's
idea.
teeth. That's pretty much it.
Mm,
This
So,
is an
I guess-
Icewing and Nightwing thing. Only those two tribes know about this.
So we have one of ice and one of mountains, and both of which don't like anyone except their own.
Think so?
Violently.
Given history between Nightwing and Icewing, kind of makes sense.
What, they replicate each other's efforts.
We're trying to kill each other and copying each other's idea.
I mean, who's to say, really?
And so begun because of why.
That's history.
History I would like to know at this point, because this is fairly interesting that they both seemingly have similar traits so far.
Alright, how much do I know about history? I mean, I should know quite a bit. But I don't know how much can I say.
There's a ability check. It's called history. Roll that.
It's the his.
I wonder what should I roll.
His religion. No.
Bullshit. Why is it so bad?
Nice.
Religion.
You rolled a 2.
Are you sure that's history?
It's clearly a religion check.
Yeah.
Holy religion?
No, it's
Oh, I don't
clearly-
even know.
I looked it up.
perception check.
Hold on. I looked it up. It's actually not here. It's more like here.
Where'd you ping?
It's
I
the same.
can't
It's
find
the
your
same
cursor.
area, but it's just
Oh.
way
Oh,
bigger.
I
It's this
see.
entire
Okay.
zone.
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
So, I'm going to propose, would Icicle be able to provide advantage on this front?
She would. Yeah. Because she brought it up that the fact that it was Darkstalker's teeth. So, what are you trying
Fate
to
Hunter,
specify?
To understand the history between Icewings and Nightwings, correct, Fate Hunter?
Yeah, but I guess favorite like
Where-
and then
why
like
this
couldn't
all-
go and Icicle can interrupt him.
Fate Hunter.exe stopped working.
You would know. You are both. I don't think you have to roll for this.
I don't know.
No.
You know what? You'll know this much at the very least.
Oh,
Of course, the big scandal. Prince Arctic kidnapped by Nightwings. Which is why Animus was lost by the Icewings.
Yeah, and they get mad, and
However,
that's the start of everything.
However, after that, Darkstalker came to existence as the Nightwing's first Animus. And only Animus. I should clarify.
Mm-hmm.
This
This
is
is quite intriguing.
yeah.
First and only animus, only after kidnapping the prince that had it for the Ice Kingdom. That's awfully diabolical.
And there probably was a motive behind it too. Doubted it was anything super simple.
I clicked on
More I learn
possibility
about-
again.
Yeah, that possibility.
Now
Wait,
we're
wait.
just doing zooming out, zooming in.
Zoom.
Hold on.
Zoom out, zoom in, yeah.
So, is there supposed to be a link between that kidnapping and
Potentially.
the?
Something doesn't seem right though.
Hmm. How does the kidnapping make it so a Nightwing, an Animus becomes a Nightwing? Unless, wait, what about what happened to Winter?
You mean Hailstorm?
They could have
Oh, yeah. What,
They didn't.
what about what happened to Hailstorm?
They didn't have an animus. Right?
Well, Hailstorm was essentially being disguised as another dragon against his will.
If what you're saying is true, that would imply the idea that Nightwings had one before Arctic came into the picture.
Or they
And
forced
no,
Arctic.
with a Darkstalker shortly after.
True. Or they forced Arctic to do it. But
Right.
forcing an
So Arctic would have
Animus-
become Darkstalker?
forcing an animus to do something, that takes serious guts.
Sure, I would imagine so, yeah.
That or
The only other-
Arctic could have been a spineless little. Anyway.
Well, that's or so. I mean, I already know of the Animus Slayer, so hard to say. Nonetheless, it's kind of good to know this before we even go there, though, I feel like. At least now we at least have some history to understand. But this also means that if we have no means to cross that gap, those mountains would be just as much as a threat to us as the Icewind Kingdom's own wall.
Unless we have another object that just so happens to be convenient for this one as well. Although,
Yeah,
That would be
Don't look
too
at me.
convenient.
it would.
Way too
Oh, believe me,
simple.
it would be. The other thing too is I'm just thinking if Brightwing here was the only one who survived, and he didn't go any further, we don't know what lies beyond.
Oh.
Could even be worse.
Well, I guess I kind of lied.
Oh,
What do you
Huh?
mean?
The mountains weren't the only things there.
Such as
There was a lot of things in the mountains.
Wait.
Look,
things were in
I
the
flew
mountains?
away really quickly, okay? It looked like the mountain was just attacking them.
great.
You mean the mountain?
Not the whole thing.
Wait.
I mean, things came out of it, okay? And then actual living things came out of it and it attacked everybody. I just ran.
Are the dragons as
See
well?
Rosary put
No.
like a claw underneath her chin, being
No.
like, "Wait a second,
Not dragons.
is this
Not dragons.
no?" Can't.
There's no way we're gonna be able to get in there, especially if we have no means to get past the mountains to begin with. So between the threats of what lies in the mountains themselves and what may be about them, they're the
Right.
mountains themselves that want to kill us. I'm going off on a tangent, I feel like.
Brightwing.
It should be
Moon kind of leans
There's
against him
one.
and just kind of gives him these little soothing pets. Shh.
Oh,
Calm down. It can't hurt you
Calm-
here. Just think. Maybe it'll become clear.
alright. That
I can't. You guys notice she's closing her eyes and focusing while he thinks about it. I saw the mountains attacking. Something come out of it. I ran away.
Just imagine the very moment as you escape to safety, then know that you are safely away, and as you're looking back, knowing they're going to be gone soon. What did they look like?
I can't remember.
These
I
things
was-
you're running away from,
I was
that you're going
panicked.
to be safe from.
Well, they were flying. Of course they were flying. That's stupid.
No, that is good to know. Rosie, maybe you'd be better at speaking than I would.
I mean, when I first got here, I did see a vision of something breaking out of a mountain.
It must
Maybe
have.
it's related to that?
It must have been arrivals. Some really, really weird ones.
I mean,
Rivals.
what I saw there in that vision was an absolutely massive dragon coming out part of a mountain that was breaking.
Why are you so white? Don't think about
It's
that.
a
like
vision. Right wing of
like-
vision.
Like Moon, I have some special powers. Mine are more so visions, meaning I can't read your thoughts,
You're like
but
a-
I do gain.
Rosary, you're kind of speaking too much in the wrong direction.
Sorry. Anyways, when I first got here, I saw a vision of a mountain breaking apart. It was one of the first things I saw when I arrived.
Oh,
Well,
Right?
the mountain didn't break. It's still there.
And
Well,
what came out? You said they flew. Maybe they were all black or red or green. Maybe they had little fangs, heads, tails. You know, stuff like dragon stuff.
Did they come at you flying, running?
I-
Did they throw anything at you? Or rather at them?
He. Hold on. What is this? Okay.
Think of it.
Um.
And
they were,
besides,
like,
Hmm?
they weren't like, they were like made of. I don't know.
rocks,
No,
pebbles, scales, bones,
lightning.
light.
Lightning. Lightning?
And wind
Like,
and fire. It was a lot. There was so many.
No, That
Lightning,
don't
lightning,
answer.
wind, fire.
were they covered
Oh,
in it? Did they spray
Wait
it?
a minute. Try it. Remember on the volcano?
Are you thinking exactly how I mean?
Like those things that were literally made of fire.
you mean those little
Maybe.
things that we found in the volcano?
Yeah,
could've
those
been-
were arrivals, right?
They were
I believe so.
similar to the ones that Tavoth would be familiar with, and Shay too.
In that case, maybe one of them would know exactly what Brightwing's talking about.
I'll see if I can't go get Shay myself. I'll speed along.
All right.
Can I, like, go lay down or something now?
Yeah, sorry. Well,
Sorry for spooking
of
you so
course.
much.
Actually, before you go, let me give you this. Probably just gonna give him a big ol' hug. Sorry, you had to relive that.
He just kind of doesn't know what to do. He just kind of like pets your head, like with his whole arm, rather. Like he was moving his entire arm, not just his paw.
Fly
Oh,
Fly
no.
feels a little awkward, but he kind of just lets it go.
and then he just hesitantly walks away. He gives Starling a little bow and then heads upstairs.
Oh, poor guy.
Must have
I
been
don't blame him,
traumatic.
though.
I'll go get Che. I'd recommend you all ask what you need to.
Right.
So
Be careful, Stryout.
I'm gonna make sure he
See
doesn't
ya.
do anything quite crazy.
I mean, it'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Allow me to clear something up. Moon says.
What?
What's going on, Moon?
I was
Do
listening.
you get anything from him?
Yes.
Right.
I don't think the mountain part. It
What
was
about
really
it?
hard to tell, but it was all very quickly. But if I think about it real hard, the creatures he saw. Did the most of the damage. I think the mountain only killed ice wings. Oh, that's just lovely.
And then there would be all the creatures that came out of it.
Whatever the
Kill
creatures
everyone.
are, they really don't like dragons.
Seems so. Unfortunately for us.
Well, wait, Fly. You
Hmm?
may be a dragon, but maybe the mountain, maybe whatever creature doesn't like dragons doesn't see us. Maybe they'll think maybe you'll be safe. Maybe.
Fly's just gonna give you a side eye for a second and just take a deep breath. Yeah, I get what you mean. Maybe I don't think I want to risk my life maybe doing that.
Keep it out of our minds for now. We do have another thing to plan for.
Correct.
And once we get our business done in the Icewind Kingdom, maybe then we can figure out what's up that mountain. Because I don't think we could get two things done at once.
Right. Then let's just focus on that then. Yeah?
Yep. I'm sure once I get close to the spire, maybe that vision will be more clear.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think my mind has done enough for tonight. Or today, at this point.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That makes sense. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, Moon.
I'll see.
I think I'll be heading up too.
Alright.
Bye. Bye, Quibbly.
It's Ghibli.
Ghibli for the Quibby. No,
Quibby.
Quibbles.
Quibby.
Alright, and by now, Striate would also be back.
Yep.
And Che, what would you have done with the orb that whole time?
Well, there will probably be notes strewn about the ground, and possibly also on the orb. And we'll
Your photo.
point at it magically and attempt to focus with it and whatnot. Maybe attempted to cast cantrips, focusing through it. You know. Well, let's see.
There will be an Arcana check for each one, though.
Well, prestidigitation. Yeah, if I can speak. Prestidigitation, definitely. Thaumaturgy is pretty good.
What would you have done with prestidigitation?
I don't know, attempted to change the orb's color.
Okay, roll Arcana on that.
I would have wished it sounded like a nuke went off.
He got nuked out of existence.
Okay,
No, not the sign.
so 10's not high enough, but...
Alright.
You just... Because there was an already going on magical effect, you change the color of the sun floating above you. What color do you change it to?
Oh, wow.
Yo, let's go.
God damn.
You just kind of do this by accident, but whatever color you were imagining to change the ball into, the sun becomes.
It's purple now.
Understandable.
Okay, hold on.
Understandable.
So,
Oh no. Here we go.
Nope, sun's purple now.
Oh god. Oh no.
yep, there it goes.
Purple.
Papa
Well, that's gonna
sign.
affect the economy.
Purple sun, located entirely within possibility. But yeah, after that, you mentioned another cantrip?
Thaumaturgy?
I was about to say you could caramel dancing, but okay.
Oh wow!
No, we're not doing that.
No.
Okay. Would you just made a
Yo.
sound with thaumaturgy or what?
The Duke is gonna go off.
Well, you see, the thing about thaumaturgy is that I can make harmless tremors for a minute.
Oh no.
So, okay, if that was your idea, if you do a 20 on this one, you do technically cause an earthquake.
Oh,
Amazing.
let's go for it.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Not a complete
What?
like destructive earthquake. It just would feel like one, like you're on the very edge of one.
It's harmless, but it feels terrible.
Yeah, it's like you're. I don't know what it's like to be on the edge of an actual earthquake, but it would be like that. Like on the very end of it, where you're not like where the plates are shifting. But yeah, okay.
A couple times.
You would probably be able to
doesn't
figure
like
it out
anything.
after seeing the sun change color. Like, yeah, I could probably do that. But no.
I don't think I'd want to do that. I'd be like, that's a pretty big effect. Let's do something a little more subtle. Let's make ominous whispers.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. We're already dealing with
gonna
mental
fucking
trauma right now. We don't need more.
Okay, check. Do
Yeah.
an Arcana check. Okay,
F.
no. It's not good enough.
Oh man, I wanted Che to whisper to everyone to eat their vegetables.
All right then.
Darn.
No,
The kids won't know.
it just kind of... You just kind of normally cast the spell at first. By accident, instead of being
At
able
first,
to
you
actually...
say.
Yeah. And then... Striate hears it as she's coming up, like, towards the archway. At the road, right before going up. It's like, what the hell? What's that?
Don't tell me something else is starting to happen already. I'm already too exhausted for this.
And then you look up, why the hell is the sun purple?
Wait. Oh, please, not another. Wait, why is it purple this? Wait.
Oh, purple sun.
Okay,
Yeah.
we dealt with the red moon. We got a purple sun.
Is there a new enemy?
It's the work of an enemy stand!
It really is.
Oh no.
Probably not.
Okay. You probably have time to do one more.
I mean, I guess, but I don't really know what I would do. The only other two cantrips I have are poison spray and mending.
You know what? That is magic you can do, but you didn't think about other magic you can do.
I mean, I guess I can try to cast other magic without expending a spell slot.
Well, no, I'm not talking about your spells.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about your artificer magic trap.
What?
Your enchantments, stuff like that.
Your invocations.
That's warlock. What?
Infusions?
Your infusions, yeah.
I was like, wait, yeah, you're right.
That's one more thing you could try.
Not really. They're not. They're not castables.
No, but you're tinkering with it. Technically, you could see what works.
These are like it's magic already infused into things, so it's not really. It doesn't really work that way.
I guess not. Your thieves' tools do
I'm
speak
almost
to you,
certain
though.
that if you did cast Mend through it, then you would cast Resurrect.
This thing is interesting.
Well, that is why I stayed up here by myself.
Quite a lot of power in this. Just an observation.
It seems to be pulling energy from somewhere. Typically when that happens, energy is being pulled from other planes, which could mean that this could be a gate. A natural gate, which would be an immense breakthrough for travel.
It could be potentially one. But it would take a lot to make one. Especially this big.
Well, from the looks of things, we already have everything we need right here. But it doesn't seem like I will have the time to actually work on it.
It would appear not. As Striate touches down in front of Che.
Well, hello there.
Okay.
There's just notes scattered all over the damn place. There's like 4 papers plastered to the massive fucking orb.
It's glowing purple, and the armor is just kind of standing on its own in the distance.
Striate, you might be muted.
So how many spells did you turn used to turn that thing purple?
Well, that one would be prestidigitation. It was just playing with changing colors, and it just seemed to function.
Just as a heads up, you may want to change it back to normal so people don't get the idea it'll turn back red.
Well, let's see how that goes.
At least that much before we collect this library you've already constructed here.
I mean, how does prestidigitation work? Can you end the effect? Or just...
Yes.
I think so.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I should just be able to end it.
Yeah, I mean, you can just end it. Yes, vampire,
Alright,
that would
cool.
be how that works. The rain does reflect sunlight.
Standing here in the purple rain.
I thought you were going for standing here, I realized. And I was like, what the fuck?
No,
Here I
I'm a-
realize the rain is purple.
I'm a prince. Come.
He started on the right note. All right, we started there, and then it just went somewhere else.
Yeah, I went
Exactly.
somewhere else toward good music. Now then.
Okay,
Hey
hold on.
now.
Excuse me?
Hey,
That's an
now.
argument we have to have later. Not now, but
yeah.
Them fighting words there.
Does fight
Ooh,
happen.
boy.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Tried already starting fires. Claymores on begin. Okay.
should I hit pick
So
Sunshine?
now that you've ended that, how much is this all gonna weigh? How much have you been carrying for all these papers?
I just pull pages out of my notebook and write on them and leave them where I think they're useful, where I can see them, and then I just put them back.
You should be awfully thankful we're at a high elevation where wind hasn't surprisingly knocked all this away.
Oh, it's fine. They're all slightly wet because, I've been touching them.
You say that like you're a natural adhesive.
Well, I am fluid, so there's something.
I am.
And then he's just gonna stretch like tendrils out in all the directions and pick up all of them at once and put them back in the notebook.
I am fluid, destroyer of worlds.
Absolute mess and horror I've witnessed, but also fascinated in a weird way with this matter. All the same, I trust that we can be safely assured this thing won't cause problems now.
Well, as long as no one messes with it, it should just continue doing what it is currently doing.
I feel like at some point we need to find a way to turn that off. I don't imagine many want a nightlight this bright.
Vampire would have to come end the effect of the sun.
Probably will
Doesn't
need to
it
get the one
get
who
off,
started it.
turn off after a while though?
Okay, so normally daylight lasts, what, an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
See, but this is an artifact. And artifacts are funny. And they do what they want.
Yeah.
Given its rejection of us and nearly throwing us off to our deaths, Fly most notable, me less so. Yeah.
Considering how small normal daylight is, how small is it? Like 60 feet?
Yeah.
It's covering about a mile now. So,
That
without
is horribly
ending it, it's probably gonna last a long time.
Isn't daylight concentration?
We'll have to
It's
grab
not.
Vampire later.
Is it?
It's not
I can
daylight. It's not.
attempt to end it, but as I'm not the caster, it might be a bit of a problem.
Let me put it this way right now. Because the thought might not be there. today is the Festival of the Sun. Should have
How
been.
serendipitous.
It is there.
It's true.
And
We're
it
just considering
might
for later.
currently be acting as the only beacon of hope people have right now. So,
Yeah. We're not planning yet. We're just
don't-
saying future.
I don't think anybody wants it to go.
No, not when it's like one little glimmer in a horrid sea of horrid darkness that we've all been put up with.
Oh, hey,
He just
there's
puts
my
his armor back on.
flashlight and my pile of blood.
Let me go ahead and help you with your flying portion of this whole expedition and discovery here.
Well, if you insist.
I do. I don't want to imagine what other spells you may have planned with it. If it already turned it purple, that's a horrid thought. Why did I have to think about that? Let's continue.
Anyway, if you guys don't need to talk about anything else, we'll go ahead and bring you guys right back.
Yeah, we can safely say some of the conversation was endured in flight.
All right. You land outside easily, come walking right inside.
Just like right here. All right.
Peril is still out there.
Yep. Awkwardly. Che, I'm gonna let the others explain to you what we have learned from Brightwing, given matters of a mountain with lightning and fun stuff involved. I'm gonna give Peril some company, since she seems to be eyeing past the doorway here. And she's moving. All right, go ahead and talk to the others. I'll be out here.
And then she's just kind of sitting out there.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Besides, this will give some time to just converse
Oh, Che!
for later. I'll let Che handle things from here and
Okay.
everyone else.
Time to
Have fun.
fill Che in on everything that happened.
Hello.
Yeah,
Can we just
we're
skip that?
we're just gonna say that we're filling him in, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna presume, Che, you were listening in on the conversation out of character and all?
Good old Final Fantasy 14. Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah!
Too black
Wait,
and
tell
thinking.
Echo,
Fade
let
to
Fade to
black.
black,
Echo.
flip flap, hand swings.
Wow. All of that happened and I wasn't here? Gee, man.
Oh my goodness.
Look, that's the F-14 way.
Do we still have those stones?
Which stones?
The evanescence?
The what's it called? The Skyfire.
Skyfire.
or whatever?
Skyfire?
Oh.
Yeah, everybody gets one.
Total cries as he only has one left.
Yeah, Turtle gets one left. I guess that means Winter doesn't get one when he gets back.
Well, he's with Powder. Powder probably gave him one.
Powder did have them. So, there's that.
He's like, oh, I forgot.
You got
He
mail.
forgot.
Anyway, yeah, the Evanescence Stones, the possibility of leaving Possibility and going to the Ice Kingdom, do all of that nonsense, and then, welcome back. Anyway.
Also, the mountain with all the fancy supposed elementals possibly
Yes, that's
there
the
of
important one.
what
That's why you
need.
went to go get them.
And I'm gonna trust Fly, Rosary, and the others to be the one to especially talk about that bit.
Yes, mountain full of elementals.
Yes.
What would cause that?
Who knows? Anyway.
Ask Che. What would cause that? What do you know?
Probably not.
But we learned that there might be more elementals like you, Che, Or
Che is not an elemental.
things like you. Well, things
Yeah,
like
five
you.
elemental. Let's
Sorry.
go.
There was a mountain, kind of. I would say south. Yeah, I know directions. I'm not directionally challenged. I
Southwest.
swear.
Yeah, southwest side of the
South.
Kingdom of Sand.
Yeah, southwest side of the Kingdom of Sand, according to our good friend. What was it? Brightstone?
Brightwing.
Brightwing.
Brightwing. Okay. Brightwing.
Oh,
The
stones are on the
mountains.
mind right now. We're all stoned.
No. Oh yeah, Jake
Yeah.
goes to see them all stoned.
According to our friend, apparently there was a mountain which had a whole bunch of elementals come up and rise above it, or rise from it. But you happen to know anything about that, Chair? Uh,
Slime.
Slime.
Indeed. Does slime know anything about elementals? Let's see.
Nature history.
I would imagine nature or art. Wait, no, you said elementals. That would probably be an Arcana thing.
No, that wouldn't be Arcana.
But yeah, they're creatures.
I need to look at the stat block for you just to get an idea. It would probably be nature.
Well, let's see how much I know. Some.
They're from the elemental plane.
Let's go.
They're basic elements.
Yep.
That doesn't help us much.
Lots of things are considered elementals.
A lot of things, yeah. But hard to go into specifics on this.
You don't get to see a lot of elementals.
Well, how unfortunately unhelpful that was.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, wish that we had more information. If we're gonna poke our snouts in there, it'd be good to at least know what we're dealing with.
Well, maybe we worry about that when we know a little bit more. How about that? It's not like we're going there now.
Yeah.
True,
Like I
true.
said, we have something else to do beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And a few days to kill by the sound of it.
Yep. So, I guess the best thing we can do right now is get that sleep that we so well deserve. And Fly's just going to just fall on the floor on his back. And by that I mean someone's gonna have to take me there. I can barely walk anymore.
Alright, little guy, come on. Orpheus picks you up.
No, not you!
You said
Fly will-
anybody?
There.
Fly will just try to struggle away from Orpheus for a few seconds and just say, and just give up.
He just kind of pets you as he walks away with you.
Angry fly being pet by Orpheus.
Come on, what's the worst thing that could happen with you and Orpheus?
Orpheus just stops in front of the door here. He looks down at everybody, waves, and then goes into the room.
And Fly was never seen again.
And Fly did not make a sound that night.
There, go to
Fly
bed,
was
little
taken.
thing.
There, little guy.
Fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll up in a ball and just sit in the middle of the cushion.
Yeah. If anybody else has anything else to say, make your word final.
Well, I think I'm going to do the same thing and leave. Go get nice, well-earned rest.
Oh, right.
So, who's interested in turning the normal gate into a magical gate?
Okay.
Could very likely use the gate at the front of town to travel to other planes.
I'd work on keeping them all safe, by the way, Peril.
Oh, she was like looking out at the road, just kind of like twiddling her talons and just kind of passing the time, hoping somebody would do something. Oh, yeah, I guess I did pretty good.
More than well enough. I mean, you did torch a fair lot of those corpses.
I mean, when they try to touch you, and they can't really hurt you and just burn up when they touch you, yeah, that just kind of happens.
Make stuff on. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
All I had to do was really just stand there.
Makes things awfully easy, I gotta admit.
It doesn't feel easy, that's for sure.
I mean, you being able to just incinerate them in a moment just for them even getting close. Meanwhile, I have to put on all this hard work.
You don't say.
Well, believe me, as much as that was fun seeing that one get planked twice and topple over shortly thereafter from my own efforts, the others that came after weren't so friendly, and especially the group out these doors when we tried to make our first run for it. That wasn't pretty. Though I did promise you that I would say what I did find out at that mansion.
Oh. I mean, I was listening. I could hear it. There's not much going on out here after all.
Regarding Queen Scarlet's direction?
Huh?
Yes. That's what I meant, and I did not bring up during that.
Oh, kind of lost me there. What about her?
You said you were trying to find her, right?
Yeah.
If I had to guess, and from the information gathered from Redica, she's heading for the Skywing Kingdom.
I guess she wants to do it now, then. Whatever she's doing. I mean, she probably wants to go back to being queen again. I wouldn't blame her.
Sounds like it would. It sounds like it would be her to do so. Especially after whatever she gained out of this whole deal among villains.
I hope she doesn't get to do it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
What? You and I both know that we're not very welcome in the Skywing Kingdom to begin with now. Since not Queen Ruby took charge, and now our Queen Scarlet is on the run because of her.
It's been...
Albeit I still don't agree with some of that she's done recently. Especially given to my friend, but... I just want to trust a benefit of some doubt.
Friend. That's why I want to stop her. You know?
Getting answers?
No, not answers, just... She wants to hurt my friends. I'm the only friends I've ever had, but... I think they're friends at least. Right?
And who are you referring to?
Clay... Only Clay, really.
A little smirk to appear across Striate's cheek on that note, on that particular name.
I mean, pretty much everybody there.
I don't know. Just... I'm curious why him.
She looks down at her claws. Just... I've never been able to feel another dragon, you know? Were you there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember. How he's apparently somehow able to ignore your fire scales.
Yeah.
I guess that gives well enough. And I had a hope that he's treating you well enough, given your fame.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The arena and all.
Oh.
Our time there. At least I want to view it that way. I'm surprised you aren't.
I kind of just want to forget all of that.
Both of us were pretty much made there. Why would you want to forget it?
I don't know. I just feel different now. I know I'm still the same, but I just feel different, you know?
Something really did change from the Peril I knew back way when. That'd be fine with all that was there. The way of life, and bringing an end to it.
I think I found more in life than just putting an end to it. Just doing whatever Scarlet wanted.
Stride would look at her and then grasping at then her own necklace. Admittedly, I guess I found the same with those I have in company. It's been less about killing every threat and more of finding ways to protect those that I want to protect. And to keep getting better at doing it.
Maybe we can do it now. Just, well, as long as they don't burn everything down on the way there.
Maybe for you, the most I'd cause is just a bunch of fog and haze with the ash all I create.
She's getting a little
unless
bit
I'm
more fidgety as this conversation goes on. She's like, hey, your face is bleeding.
I must have been talking too much and not already opening these wounds. Damn. I should have been seen to myself.
Are you alright?
What do you mean?
Just, well, everything that happened last night, you know, just
The death, the loss of life everywhere from those wretched things. Not exactly a comforting sight. Unless you're referring to something else that happened.
no, that's pretty much it.
I didn't like it.
And yet,
Fighting it during the Succession Wars was one thing, at least for what minimum conflict I've seen, but this felt like something else.
I always heard the word. I never thought about it though. Innocent dragons.
Innocent, yes.
Were these dragons innocent? Or did they deserve this?
The ones here in Possibility? Or the ones that were brought back?
I don't know who I'm talking about anymore.
All I know is that whatever it was, it's just not right. A lot of it. But what do you think in the end about this, though? The idea of Queen Scarlet going there, that we should we even... Do you want to be stopping her? And if so, how?
I do, but I also... She was my everything. But I want to not... It's a lot to think about. And I'm not really good at thinking.
Believe me, I'd rather her to be able to fight than actually have to think over a lot of it. Especially when it comes to dealing with her.
I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
Just try to sleep easily on this matter. Maybe we'll find an answer as we go along.
She kind of looks up at the archway. That seems like a good place.
I wouldn't blame you. It's a great sight from there. Maybe you'll have some ideas while up there. Yeah, that too. Just, like I said, maybe you'll find your answer along the way like I've been. You've also been doing that well yourself, though, so I think you get a clue.
Alright. Bye.
Stay safe, Peril.
Okay.
She's right. I should probably get these checked. They're bleeding a little bit more than I'd like.
Alright. Anything else? Anyone?
No, Rosary already went to a room.
Alright. Well, with a couple hours have passed. Honestly, it kind of feels like You guys have been awake for days at this point.
Despite the long
everything.
rest.
Yeah, despite the one long rest you guys managed to get, which wasn't very good sleep, I'll let you know. Because there was
I can
cramped
bet.
room on stone. It was
hear
not comfortable.
the noises from outside.
The noises that were going on. But yeah, everyone go ahead to your rooms. Go pick a room. Except the second one, because Brightwing will scream at you.
Just face through them.
Yeah, it's not walls. Just go through the
Face through the
curtains.
room.
The second one, like, from the
through
left?
life.
Yeah, as you guys take your rooms, we'll go ahead and call it there for tonight. This was a lot of
Which one's
information.
the second one?
The second one is right there. This one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, the far left corner is a door here. Wait, somebody in there? Oh,
Apparently.
yeah, it's Ghibli and Moon.
So, just ping accordingly per door. Who's in what room?
You can go in that one.
All right.
Yeah.
What a nightmare this all was.
All right.
You could say that again.
Yeah, you can
As
say
much
that
as I
again.
enjoy, as much as I enjoyed putting that thing down in the dirt
Oh my god.
from on high.
Anyway, I think that will be the end of tonight's session. Just a lot of calming down after everything that's been going on.
And it only makes sense.
Yeah.
And only a brief conversation to. We'll deal with all this crap later.
Brimstone will be in here. And you know what? Icicle will be in this room with Orpheus and Fly. And I guess we'll just move Vampire and Mud Puppy over here with Che. Alright.
Okay.
You got a bucket or something, right? No, you don't have a bucket yet.
Yet, he says.
Yeah.
He's going to
Yet.
get a bucket.
Alright. Thanks for joining us, everybody, tonight. And we'll not be seeing you next week. We're going to take next week off.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately.
It'd be what it be.
It be what it be.
After that,
I will now.
yeah.
That is going to be.
I will now turn Che into a marketable plushie.
a slime
boy.
plushie. That sounds...
Yes.
All right. One last thing. I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier this stream. The coffee. If you guys want to, do help us out. It means a lot. You will have access to a early video I have already put up on there. Of
Oh my, exclusive content.
Redica's theme song.
Oh
mix.
god.
Yeah, it's the mix I made, but it's the whole video.
It's a house mix.
It's a house mix, yeah. It's
sick.
it's also
It
a
is sick.
visualizer, so
It is pretty cool, I will say.
I did what I could with it for free because I really don't have the money to pay for like a lot of assets, but it's whatever. Anyway, see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Uh,